is we're now playing a game and we're no longer going to be in just chatting. We'll change the title here. Final. Ooh. This is not how you spell chapter. 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 I don't think that's how you spell chapter. Done. Alright. So, final chapter of the Urban Myth Disillusionment Center. If you guys don't remember what's going on, neither do I. We'll figure it out. There was an evil organization, there's some weird tarot cards. Stuff is happening. There's two of them. Where is the other one? Where are you? Where is bro? What is this? Is it fish? It's fish. This is just the intro thing. Don't worry. Okay. I love evil organizations. Well, it's like debatable whether we're the evil organization or not. I'm gonna be super real. I forgot all the voices I did also. Oh my god, hello? Can I start at, like, the beginning of this chapter, or... Can I start at the beginning of this chapter? Is that like something I can do? Can I do that? A grand name organization. Options? I don't want to click new game. Well, okay, so from what I remember is that we're, like, trying to, like, do a CEO, whatever, like what they say. Anyways, I'm just gonna read it and then we're just gonna hope for the best. If I remember right, UTech's priority CEO was Kurosawa something. You know him, Jasmine? No, just happened to see him mentioned. Might have been on a news article somewhere. Kurosawa, checking the reference doc. Yua Kurosawa, CBO, UTech priority. So Mr. Big Time is asking for our help. Kinda fishy, eh? You must be on the top floor of a skyscraper. I'm sweating already. Can't hurt to check for rumors of shady biz or bad rep. You're right, checking right now. Oh yeah, I forgot about the checking rumors part. Jiza. Okay, this is UTech, priority official account. UTech is a company that provides IT support to Japanese companies. UTech priority, a tech company. Wow, it's a corporate account without gimmicks. It's a whoa. Wait, you're right. Wait, hold on. A corporate account without gimmicks, hello? Yeah, it's quite a following. Yeah, a little bit. I see some movement on UTech. We should search the company's name. Please do. Okay. UTV's quarterly report, significant increase in profits. This company's been doing well. It went public 3 years after it was started. The CEO seems a bit shallow, but the company itself has a solid reputation. The headquarters in a high-rise in Toronoma, isn't it? This company has a strong ties with government agencies and a lot of corporations. They seem good at those connections. Working for the government seems like an easy way to earn a lot. Do you think that's true? It must be tough dealing with government information. I bet it's super stressful for those working on it, since they'd be fired immediately if they mess up. It'd be real entertaining if one of the engineers from those types of work were to post Kaiba Ichiran here. I don't know what that is. Kaiba. Oh, there's an urban myth that says if you post that on your socials, very occasionally you get a reply from the dead. Excuse me? The thing where dead people respond to you, engineers can't do anything about that. It would be like to know if you get those contacts through regular sales techniques. It's all down to Kurosawa's skills. The CEO guy, Yura Kurosawa, may have more business skills than we think. Okay. Went public in 3 years. That means they're doing really well. I wouldn't know how to explain it right, so I'll just say they're doing super well. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll have to find something else. Which means they're about to go in? You're that nervous? Government agencies? You know, doing work for the country. Hello, Blue! We're on to the last chapter of this game. A super stressful job, fired immediately if they mess up. In that sense, our work is a breeze. Kurosawa, the power of the CEO's sales skills. People seem very impressed by the CEO. He's young, probably getting paid a lot more than what his job sounds like. Let's go, I love this game so much. I think this is the final chapter, but it kind of like effed up. Okay, so like the last time I opened this game, it kept crashing a lot, and so did my stream. So it didn't start me at the beginning of the chapter. So I don't actually know if this is the last chapter or not. I don't remember. Yes, Yua Kurosawa is reacting. We'll search that up. I wonder what kind of things they're saying about him. Oh my god, we're gonna go to our indirects? Oh my god. Let's search up his indirects. Let's go. What the F? Oh my god. Exclusive interview with UTech's priority, Yuya Kurosawa. His unbelievable climb to the top. I understand my path only because I took a detour. Wow, that sounds so brave. Oh, Jasmine? Jasmine's pretty good. Assets of 700 million yen. Wow, can't believe that you is now a tech company CEO. Assets of 700 million? He doesn't have to work again. You see, all this time playboys... Oh wait, okay, you see this all the time. Playboys in their 20s suddenly put together in their 30s. Really? Around 30 is when you learn that life is easier if you take it seriously. I hear Yura Kurosawa was born into affluence. His family home was enormous. So he was born rich. If your parents have money, you'll succeed at anything. Man, I wish I got super rich parents in the social ranking. Gotcha. I feel like I've read that before. Person who inherent power, huh? The world will never change until the rich ruling class changes. I passed Yura Kurosawa on the street yesterday. He had on big sunglasses and a flashy outfit. Thought he was a celeb or something, but he didn't look that arrogant. Seems nice, actually. Big sunglasses? Guess that's standard CEO attire? Depends on the person. Saw him last week, too. He wasn't practically charismatic or anything. Really plain, like any other dude on the street. I was gonna say hi, but he glared at me. I mean... Everyone has their off moments. He got his salesman switch and then his private one. Without doing that, you can't last long as a CEO in IT. He read an autobiography about his huge success story. Ex-popular live stream group leader to tech CEO. Yo, what? Ex-popular live stream group leader to tech CEO. Excuse me? Success story. Sounds like he's worked hard. Is that what you got from reading this? Is that what you got? Okay. Yura Kurosawa is a sex story, huh? That's what you got from reading this? Okay. Kurosawa-san seems so young, but he's already a CEO. Isn't that true for most CEOs in tech, though? That's so real, actually. Affluence? Like he was rich since childhood? Since he's successful running a business, I wouldn't say he's totally ignorant. Huh. Parents in the social ranking gotcha? Ugh, so social hierarchy was a game and your parents were... Never mind, it's too much to explain. Just means you got lucky, being born into a wealthy family. Oh wait, that was it. Yippee! I did it! Kurosawa-san sounds like an impressive person. Why would such a big-name CEO come to us for help? I wonder what happened to him. We've only heard people talk about him as if they saw some celeb in town. Haven't heard of any real issues yet. Unlike with Mayusaki-san, his company seems to have a good reputation. All that's left is to talk to the man himself. Good luck, Sammy. Uh-oh. Looks like it's about that building over there. Jasmine, is that an actual skyscraper? You know it. CEO must be holed up in his penthouse. So I should just tell the reception lady that we have an appointment? Yep. Also try to relax a bit. Understood. That didn't actually say understood. Okay, I don't remember this reception lady, so I have not played this chapter. Good. Okay, excellent. Hello? Excuse me? We have an appointment today? We're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. You're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center? Yes, it's right. We were expecting you. This way, please. Okay. Okay. Scared. Oh my god, he's like right there. Mr. Kurosawa, they have arrived. Ew! Ah, hello. Yui Kurosawa, CEO of UTech Priority Co. This is my secretary, Miss, Kayumoto. Apologies, she joined us recently, so I keep forgetting her name. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Azami Fururaki from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. And this is Miss Toma. My colleague, Tomaragi. I hope we can help to start this off. Your request involves the recovery of a stolen item? Yes, about that, Miss... Kiyumoto. I'll handle this. You can go back to work. Understood, sir. I don't know what's going on, because I didn't get to see the beginning of this chapter again, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Also, I think the music might be a little bit loud. Hold on. Yeah, I'll have to fix it after. Doesn't Kiyomoto-san know what's going on? No, she's unaware. Could you describe what was stolen? Okay, something was stolen. Good. I can't mention specifics. Well, then we're gonna have a problem, aren't we? Yet I'm sure that an intruder was here, and I'm the only one who realized the fact. What do you mean? Might want to call the police if you had an actual intruder. Our business involves clients entrusting their data to us, so we'd prefer to keep things under wraps. Also, I was hoping you might assess the situation objectively. What happened 2 days ago was strange enough to warrant that. I heard your team specializes in this kind of investigation. Strange happenings? Sounds like something we can handle. I'm having the security camera footage analyzed, but that will still take a while. Hearing my account and my secretary's should tell you how strange all of this is. If you could kindly get started as soon as possible. I see. We'll try to do an objective assessment of what happened the day before yesterday. Will we, though? Psst, Sammy? Yes, Jasmine? Better watch your back with this one. Can't tell us details, hasn't called the cops. Both with yellow flags as far as cases go. Kurosawa-san is acting a bit strangely. I'll be careful. Here goes. Okay. Observe. There's some kind of mechanism on the door. Is this the lock? He said something was stolen, but this room looks hard to break into. Maybe I should ask Kiyomoto-san, the secretary. Okay. Excuse me, may I ask you a few questions? Kiyomoto-san, the secretary, right? We just, okay. Yes, I work at the CEO's secretary. He has instructed me to answer you truthfully, as I actually saw things happen. Girl, you were here? But he's not gonna tell you what happened? Huh? Please tell me anything related to your investigation. What happened 2 days ago? Could you tell us about 2 days ago? Did something happen? Girl, you just said that you were here. You mentioned 2 days ago, but nothing happened in particular. The CEO asked me to, but I have no idea what this is about. I see. Could you kindly tell me what you saw? Very well. Hold on. I don't want the book. Okay, we're good. About 2 days ago. That day, our CEO had a meeting at a client, so I saw him off. And he returned a while later. I see, and then? I greeted him when he came back, and everything afterwards was as normal as could be. So I hadn't noticed anything. I see. Thank you. Do you need a key to enter this room? Yes, a security card. Do all members of your staff have a security card? Yes, all employees have one. That being said, as we handle critical data for other companies, even I am prohibited from entering the CEO room while he's absent. Okay. There's a camera. A security camera, likely the one Kurosawa-san mentioned. But the intruder made it in regardless. Well, I mean, a camera doesn't really stop someone from coming in. Just so we're all aware about that. The CEO's desk. This chair must cost a fortune. That's so cool. Are you gonna... Okay. Need to be careful with the CEO's desk. What's this? An Illumi card? Wait, no. Is this case part of the prophecy too? Hey, that card is of high value. Please leave it where it is. But Kurosawa-san, isn't this... It is involved in some way in your ongoing investigation? Well, not quite. Then please return it to where it was and continue investigating. I will. Sorry. Girl. We're so effed, dude. We're so effed. We're so effed. Introduce myself, Yawa Kurosawa, CEO of UA Tech Priority Co. Please ask my secretary for anything she knows about what happened 2 days ago. Understood. Kurosawa-san, could I ask you what happened 2 days ago? What I can tell you right now is that something precious was stolen. The rest I'll disclose once we've talked to my secretary. Oh. But Kiramoto-san didn't seem to know anything. I wonder if there are any traces nearby that might provide a lead. Who the F knows, bro? What the F is happening? Bro, are you good? Is this shadow Kurosawa-san? But it's weird. I feel like this shadow is looking at me. Or am I overthinking this? This shadow is Kurosawa-san. Or maybe it's the intruder. How do I tell them apart? Looks like they're touching the desk drawers. Wait, is it me? Or is this shadow looking this way? Or not? The shadow is rummaging through the drawers. And taking something out? It's holding something. I can't make out what it is. Maybe we should examine the desk itself. I did already! That's it? That's the whole okay. Is there... Look closely. The shadow was taking something out of the desk drawer. Or the top drawer, I think. There's a false bottom. There's 100% a false bottom. Was anything taken from this drawer? I should check with Kurosawa-san. May I ask you something? Certainly. Was anything stolen from the top drawer of your desk? Top drawer. Why the desk drawer specifically? I haven't... Wait, why the desk drawer specifically? I haven't told you anything yet. Oh, of course, I am... It's hard to explain, but... I have this ability called clairvoyance, which is why I'm here as an investigator. Not that you'd believe me or anything. Sorry. Interesting. Yes? You believe me? Yes, I find it very intriguing, and I feel you might be very useful for the case at hand. Useful? I'll check what might have been taken from my desk. Kindly recheck with my secretary, too. With Kiyomoto-san? Okay, I guess. Okay, for most of the other things, I was like, immediately I was like, I knew what was going on. This one, I have no idea what the F is going on. Kiyomoto-san, could you spare a moment? Yes, what do you need? A few days ago, did Kurosawa-san take anything out of the CEO's office? Now that you mention it, I think he was carrying a red card-like object when he left. A red card-like object? Not a security card? Those are very different. I wouldn't mistake one for the other. I'm not aware of what it was, but I do recall the CEO being very careful in handling it. Thank you. Noted. I'll check with Kurosawa-san as well. If something is missing, then there really was an intruder here. This might be an awkward question. Was there anything strange about your CEO 2 days ago? Anything strange? I don't think so. Did you speak with the CEO about anything? No, nothing in particular. I greeted the CEO, but he just gave me a light nod, as he normally does. I see. Also, this might sound strange, but there was one thing I found puzzling. I mentioned he was carrying something when he left, but to be precise, one moment he was taking out that red object, and the next moment he was gone. Huh? Gone? Didn't you just leave while you were looking away? He opened the door of the CEO office and disappeared the very next moment. And you didn't think to mention that? Oh, I see. She seems like a serious person, so I don't think she'd make it up. Huh? Huh? Ultra bear fight. That's a new one. Hi, Alexid. Guys, my neck hurts so much. I slept on it really weird. It feels like when I used to work at, like, the yacht place. And, like, I didn't even do a workout or anything. Ooh, okay. What the F is happening? Genuinely. May I ask you something? Certainly. Kurosawa-san, I heard that 2 days ago, you took out something from the top drawer of your desk. Do you remember what it was? Thing is, 2 days ago, I didn't come back here from after the client visit. Huh? So it's impossible for me to have taken something away. But if so, why would Kiyomoto-san... What was your impression of her? Do you think she was telling the truth? This is the strange incident that I mentioned. Is Kurosawa-san suspecting Kiyomoto-san? Kiyomoto-san mentioned that you suddenly disappeared. Disappeared? What do you mean? She said you disappeared after taking the object from the desk. As she's bringing this up voluntarily, I didn't think she was merely looking away. I see. To be honest, I don't think her account is trustworthy. Huh. Could you please double check with my secretary just to make sure? Okay. I'll check with Kiyomoto-san one more time. What the F? What is actually happening in this one? What? You want to call the police? If something was stolen, the police should give you their attention. Jesus. Will you be contacting the police? The thing that was stolen the other day, it's actually something top secret. Huh? Top secret? It's an important matter that affects our very reputation. I need to ask you to be discreet from here on with your investigation. I see. Okay, that's kind of sus. That's kind of, like, really sus. That's like really sus. Question: 2 days ago, you were in this room with Kurosawa-san, correct? Well, yes, for maybe just an hour or so. Was there anything about his clothes, hair, or even face that struck you as unusual? No, it was a CEO I know. And so he took a red card-like object from the drawer and left with it? Yes, that's right. Is there something wrong? Kurosawa-san says he hasn't taken away that red object. Was that the important item that our CEO mentioned? Seems that way. And still, he did take it out of his desk while I was watching. Huh. It's time to think, Thonk. It's time to think, Thonk. I need to think things over a bit. Guys, it's time to think, Thonk. I talked to Kiramoto-san, the secretary, as Kurosawa-san asked me to. Read the device that was stolen. For her 2 days ago was just a regular day. Yet actually, something was missing even though Kurosawa-san hadn't come back to his office. Oh my god, he's back! Strange circumstances indeed. Did she misjudge what she saw? Did the CEO simply forget what he did? If something is missing, then there must have been an intruder in some way. I wonder why their stories are so different. Why are their stories so different? Maybe the intruder... Maybe the intruder was disguised so that they would look like Kurosawa-san? Maybe the intruder was disguised. So yep, I just read that. Kiyomoto-san's story about the missing item was accurate. Whoever it was that seemed to be Kurosawa-san must have actually been here. But if so, did they look so alike that you could mistake them? I need to learn more about this intruder. Huh. I need notes on the people I met. Kurosawa-san is the CEO of a tech company. He says something was stolen. What was it? A red card-like object. But isn't he going to tell us what it was? He hasn't called the police either, which is rather suspicious. Sus! This is true. This is true. Is there more Orbimus? I bet there is. There's so many. Kurosawa has trouble remembering her name. When was it that she joined the company? Recently. Maybe there's a lot of people coming and going here? Just a guess, though. I don't know. It's just, like, kind of rude. Okay, we have one more clue. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here either. Hello, Concool. How you doing? There we go. What might be the red card-like object be? It stands out, so it would be obvious to anyone searching these drawers. It's definitely not here. Maybe Kurosawa-san took it away himself? How about you? Doing pretty good. The overall impression looks like Kurosawa-san. Could he possibly have forgotten he came back here? I can't seem to tell whether this is Kurosawa-san or the intruder. I don't think the trace gives us enough clues. Okay. There's no other traces. Is this a game about a mystery murder? Right now, it's like, so I'm on the final chapter of it. I was playing this game like quite a while ago, like in like March, probably. And then I went on hiatus before I could finish the last chapter, but it's about a bunch of urban myths, basically. But also there's like a weird prophecy going on and like this weird Illuminati thing. I don't know, it's like a whole thing. But right now we're basically looking into a stolen object. Jasmine, why are you staring at me? Zammy, looks like you're getting the hang of all this. You think so? Spooky Urban Legends Plus, real. About the investigation. Guess the only way to get started is to look into what happened around Kurosawa. Something weird happened. He wants an objective opinion from us, whatever that means. Yeah. You mentioned the secretary, Kinomoto-san, doesn't know about 2 days ago. But we should talk to her anyway. Being objective and all? Why does Kurosawa-san want us to look into this? Maybe have us private investigator type dig up dirt on his secretary? Anyway, step 1 is figuring out what this strange thing is about. You're right, I'll try asking first. What's up? Something on your mind? As far as they've told me, nothing stands out as unusual. Oh, but a red card-like object is gone, so then again... It feels like there isn't anything happening that's anomaly related. Oh yeah? In that case... We should look for clues that someone was here in this office 2 days ago. I agree. A red card-like object. Okay, we're missing one clue. Kurosawa-san mentioned he's having the security camera footage analyzed. Maybe they've heard back? I should check with the secretary, Kiyomoto-san. Oh, there we go. Last clue. About the security cameras you have there. Is the footage available for checking? Our general affairs team who handles the cameras sent us images a while ago. Here they are. Thank you very much. Who does this look like to you? It's our CEO for sure. Looks like it. I'll check with Kurosawa himself. Does he have like a twin or something like that? Like that's what this is about? Like he has a twin that's like jealous of him being a CEO? Is that like what this is gonna be? I asked Kiyomoto-san for this image from your security camera there. This is you, isn't it, Kurosawa-san? Oh, wow, he does look like me. I wouldn't blame anyone for mistaking him for myself. Could it be that you've simply forgotten about coming back here 2 days ago? That isn't possible. My client counterpart can attest to that. And there's something actually missing from this room. But this is clearly you, yourself. I'm as surprised as you are. Okay. Oh. Sorry, I have to, like, stretch my neck, otherwise it's just gonna make me dizzy. Good going. Jasmine, I think I've picked up what I can here. Yeah, her name's Jasmine. So, how is that CEO then? Something does feel off. He won't tell us about what was stolen. And he showed interest in my clairvoyance. What's he up to? Definitely seems like he's hiding something. Yeah. The man is calling. It's from the director. Yeah, who the else would be calling your cell phone? For real. Like, at this point, it's the man. I actually love this man. But he is, wow. Guy of all time. She has 2 contacts. That's exactly what I'm saying. And the other contact is in the room with her. How's it going? It seems you've done with your initial investigation. Yes, but it's kind of complicated. A lot of uncertainties, aren't there? Oh, yes, exactly. Kurosawa himself is one thing, and the clairvoyance shadows in this office felt different somehow. I see. Also, I saw an Illumi card. Kurosawa had one. We can worry about that later. Looking forward to your full report. Let us begin then. Okay. Big guy of all-time energy. Real, look at this guy. I love this guy. Locating a stolen item and recovering it if possible. The request for this case is rather unusual, considering our usual fare. And yet, it seems this case was made for us. At first, I thought it was just a burglary. But with the Illumi card showing up, something strange must be going on. We cannot leave this case unexplained. Let us begin the identification. Now let us start by laying out what has been happening. Mr. Kurosawa experienced something strange. He asked you to speak with Miss Kiyomoto, his secretary, to make sense of what was going on. That's right. So we asked Kiyomoto-san what happened 2 days ago. So, Ms. Azami. Yes? What were the strange circumstances that Miss Kiyomoto described? Security system wasn't working, Kurosawa appeared, but wasn't supposed to. A visitor came calling. Ooh! Hi, Puff! Thank you so much! Oh my god, a year! What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. A year! Congrats, dude. Dude, that's terrifying, though. There's no fish. There's no fish! Now, Mischief, if it didn't work the first time, and then also the second time, what made you think it was gonna work the third time? That's crazy. Anyway. I should have the fish up. But I forgot. There's a couple people that should actually get fish right now. Heki should also be getting a fish, and Mischief. I don't know why it's a black box. There you go. Alright. No, where's Hecky's? Oh my god, Gel Nana! That's like good luck, dude. Where's chat? I don't even remember. It's up here, right? Yeah. Anyway, have fun with that. Strange circumstance, Miss Kiyomoto, the security system was working, it appeared, but wasn't supposed to. A visitor came calling. This one. Kiyomoto-san was in the same room for a while, but didn't notice anything unusual. So the intruder entered the CEO's office as if they were the CEO himself, behaving very naturally. The intruder's presence was natural enough that anyone might suspect the CEO of misremembering his own actions. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. This guy has so much aura, you know? Moving on. The Mr. Kurosawa-san imposter came to the CEO's office as if it were the CEO himself. The secretary, Miss Kiyomoto, was the only one who saw him. Her account of the day included an important characteristic of this intriguing entry. So, Mrs. Ami, what kind of interaction was there between Miss Kiyomoto and Mr. Kurosawa's imposter? Between the time the imposter arrived at the CEO's office and until he left? Simple non-verbal greetings, a greeting which turned out awkward, spoke as they usually do. Simple non-verbal greetings. If I could manifest a giant golden eye and ominous stone artifacts, I would have aura too. Oh god. Time for enrichment time. I was sent a fan cam. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry, Buff. I believe she meant the CEO gave her a light nod, but they didn't speak. That's what they usually do, so she didn't find it strange. Excellent. Precisely. Miss Kiyomoto did not converse with Mr. Kurosawa's imposter. If they'd had any form of conversation, this would have turned out differently. My final question. Was Miss Kiyomoto unaware that Kurosawa-san had appeared? No. She was aware and even greeted him. Indeed. Furthermore, they were in the same room for an hour or so. But Miss Kiyomoto never doubted the imposter. And yet a client can prove that Kurosawa-san wasn't actually there. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? What kind of entity is this imposter then, who showed up at the CEO's office? The orange name does look better. I do like the orange. It looks really good. The CEO's living spirit, an entity almost identical to Kurosama, a fox, to morph into Mr. Kurosawa of real. A tangible entity with an appearance practically identical to Kurosawa-san. Maybe a clone or some kind of copy? Jeez. Brilliant! Security camera footage confirms that the imposter's appearance is almost identical. And yet Mr. Kurosawa himself can prove that he was somewhere else at the time. It's as if there was another Mr. Kurosawa in existence. You okay? They did not converse, and yet the security camera footage shows the person existing in two places at once. Bro has his own temple. I know, this guy is actually insane. There is one urban myth that matches these perimeters. Wow. Oh. A mimic. Oh, doppelganger. Well, kind of the same thing. Okay, freaky. The doppelganger? A duplicate of yourself that exists in the same world, with no indication of since when or why they exist. Only the person themselves would be able to identify the imposter. The terrifying aspect of this anomaly is that if they ever meet your doppelganger, you will die. You'll die? We should warn Kurosawa-san to be very careful. Until he recovers what was taken. I didn't know the doppelganger was such a scary urban myth. That reminds me. The same Mr. Kurosawa sent us an additional request. I will handle it personally. You may not be able to reach me for a while. But no need to worry. I leave the on-site investigation in your capable hands. But, Director? What happened? The Director won't be in contact for a while. Will we be okay on our own? Is it that much to worry about? Without the phone calls, it'll just be the usual. You're right. Maybe you'll be okay? I'm nervous. Okay. Okay, guys. Do you guys think that's the mom or the maid? Because I'm thinking maid. But, however, it would be funny if it was the mom. Guys, my neck wants me to die. Like, really badly. Maid or wife, maybe. Oh, wife is... No, she's too old to be his wife, I think. I'm thinking maid or mom. Okay. Phew, home at last. It's a maid. Sir? What is it? Oh, I thought you had come home just a few minutes ago. No, I just got home, obviously. Bro's about to die. Bro's about to meet his doppel- Oh. RIP Kurosawa! What? Hey man, maybe we should start running. Hey, just like a thought, maybe we start booking it in the other direction. What is happening? Maybe we should stop being so chill, actually. So he's dead now, is what I'm hearing. Today's menu, we go check Kurosawa's place. And it seems he ran into his doppelganger. When he called, he was so worked up. I saw it! It was in my room! It ran away! And so on. I wonder if he's okay. Girls. Girls? Girls. Well, he did call us himself, and seems safe for now. Did he now? He's okay. Is he, though? I'm sure the doppelganger is more than capable of making a phone call. Maybe not, though. It has been kind of told to us that the doppelganger can't speak, so who knows? Who knows? Though we should wait on mentioning the supposed death if you meet your doppelganger thing. He was at least well enough to have called us. How about that, the boss man? Business done yet? I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet. Maybe your first solo delusion is coming up. No way, I'm not good enough for that. Well, we'll figure it out. Is there any other line art, like the Vine Boom, I can do? I'm bored. I don't know. I don't know. You can do whatever you want forever. I just thought about, when we were talking about Marble Hornets, I just remembered I Eat Pasta for Breakfast. It was a creepypasta comic. Oh my god, what? Alyssa, hello! Welcome in. I'll look into doppelganger rumors. Is there anything else that you want me to look up? My little investigator Zammy is growing up so fast. Oh, you think so? Can you add Zimmers to your research list? There has been a lot of incidents related to them lately. But are there any connections between Kurosawa-san and Zimmers? Haven't you heard? The Zimmers hate Kurosawa with a passion. Not really a big deal if it's just people's opinions, but Kurosawa's haters are getting bolder. Understood. I'll look for rumors on the doppelganger myth and Kurosawa's haters. Zimmers are Redditors, by the way. Just so, like, we're all on the same... They're Redditors. It's Reddit. It's people who are on Reddit. But, like... But if, like, Reddit was full of, like, gray hat and black hat hackers. Which it kinda is, but, like... Anyway. UTech's dark secret. Someone that young taking a company public in just 3 years? According to our sources, he's abused his privileges to get there. The dark secret? Is it really impossible for a company to go public in 3 years? No, it's not impossible. It's just really, really rare. He got there where he is due to his family, but he's out here lecturing us about hard work? What an ignorant guy. But if your family has a lot of money, can't you just use it however you want? Calling it hard work distorts the world sense of view. Return this distorted world back to its original state. Which would be... Being the CEO of a huge company at his age is unreal. Talk about New Life Plus. Maybe he's an invader from outer space. Now we were being pretty based until... Are you saying that Kurosawa, we see might be a doppelganger? A little too high profile for antics like that, isn't he? The Kurosawa we're going to see is a real one, right? Sure hope so. Jasmine's so real. It's a wild time when I watched it. Yep. The haters. There are plenty of urban myths about meeting your doppelganger, too. Are there really? Experience like that probably hit closer to your home than your average urban myth. This one stands out for me. Ah, the glasses are reacting to meeting your doppelganger. Knew that would grab attention. Give it a search. Maybe I will! Speaking of your doppelganger, my friend accused me of walking around with a girl hanging off my arm yesterday. Maybe my doppelganger got a girlfriend before I did? A doppelganger can get a girlfriend? Anything you can do, your doppelganger can do. There aren't there lots of celebrity doppelganger incidents? I bet they're just blaming it on doppelganger when they get caught, lol. Tuisomo Nigari said that a doppelganger hallucination theory is when you're seeing a hallucination of yourself. While theoretically it could all be in your head, you could be seeing your older self or a living spirit. That's creepy. A hallucination of your future self? What kind of urban myth is that? Wait, they said Suto... Yeah. Right, he did write books on urban myths. Fans would have their eyes on this topic. Oh, reaction to doppelganger hallucination theory. We can probably get some info on doppelgangers from here. Give it a search. Well, I will in a second. I am looking up stuff. I've seen a friend's doppelganger before. We talked and they were totally alike. But when I talked to my friend later on, I heard they were overseas at that time, so we couldn't have met. Dude, I'm not Lemamberg. In urban myths, it said that doppelgangers can't talk to other people, or they can only appear in places related to the original person. Ah, the director mentioned that a trait, doppelgangers can't talk to others. If it's someone who's antisocial or not talkative, it'd be hard to tell them apart. And that means that we did actually talk to the right guy on the phone. So good for us. I saw my younger self at my family's house in the countryside. Is that also a kind of doppelganger? What? Is that a doppelganger too? If it really was your younger self. Are there a bunch of stories about going home to find your doppelganger already there? It's terrifying. A lot of historical figures have met their doppelganger before. President Lincoln. Okay. People met their doppelgangers, but aren't they all dead? You die if you do, right? Do you really die when you meet one? I heard you get cursed with bad luck. Getting cursed with bad luck. Dying if you meet them twice. Which theory is most likely? Who the F knows? According to the doppelganger hallucination theory, it's not meeting your doppelganger that causes death. You see a hallucination of yourself because you're close to death. Okay, fair enough. So it's the opposite. You see your doppelganger when you're already about to die. So a doppelganger is a Shinigami? Can't really call those the same thing. Well, I can hear even seeing someone else's doppelganger can cost your life. No way, you can die from seeing someone else's doppelganger? Take a breath, go on and find more about this rumor. Well, Jasmine is so nonchalant. I know. Jasmine's just like, dude, I've been in this business for years. It's fine. The glasses are reacting to the words cost your life. So many intense words coming up. I thought it was a shock of seeing your doppelganger that killed you, but dying from just seeing someone else's doppelganger. I heard a doppelganger is a spirit or soul that escaped from their body, and if you see one, it means the host body is without its soul and will eventually die, or something like that. Should I author or make my own Twitch account? If you want to, man. You can do whatever you want, but welcome in. You can't make fun of the concept since there are people with brain tumors who die after saying they saw their doppelganger. Brain tumor is showing you hallucinations of yourself. The idea gives me shivers. Jasmine's like, girl, chill. See, the thing is that Jasmine does freak out sometimes as well. There's also the possibility that doppelgangers kill their original selves to replace them, but in that case, from the outside, it just seems like the original person's personality changed. Killing the original to take their place. That's way too scary. Stranger antics. Now we're into the horror movie stuff. Isn't that kind of a straw man, kind of like a doppelganger? If the real person is in the way, they get rid of them and put a straw man in their place. A certain prime minister was just a straw man. Source. A certain prime minister? Straw man? A straw man's prime minister? Really? Here comes the conspiracy theories. They say Kurosagi said it. Must be a fan. Our prophet, Tsuyomoto Niragai, is not just a visionary. He holds the power to see the future. Society is on the brink of revolution. According to the doppelganger time warp theory, meeting your doppelganger results in a time paradox that causes death. A time warp? When two of the same person are in the same place in the same timeline, causing a paradox. Do they really think reality is some sci-fi movie? You guys live in a sci-fi movie. You guys work for a myth disillusionment center. In the world simulator hypothesis, a doppelganger is a bug in the system. If you run into one, then a bug occurs and you die. Get it? That's so real. This guy's real for that. What is the world simulator hypothesis? Your guess is as good as mine. Girl, you know though. How interesting that every doppelganger death theory has its own reasoning behind it. Each one seems realistic in its own way. Scary. They do seem strangely realistic in their own ways. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Multiple testimonies. Cost your life is a crazy, crazy search. That's a crazy search. No one's seen the kind of death happen, though. Where did that info even come from? Maybe the person who started the rumor about it costing your life is up to something insidious. Maybe next time Dark is gone for a while. Fair enough, man. Well, welcome in. We're playing a mystery game. And my neck hurts like super bad. Oh my god. There was one time I hurt my neck so bad at work that the next day when I went to work, I like had to leave early because I was like crying at work because of how much pain I was in, and this is starting to feel like that. Which is why I keep like stopping to massage it and like turn my neck to the side so that it doesn't get like all stiff, because literally I couldn't turn my head like more than this. So just so like we're all on the same page as to why I keep doing this. Time to bother someone. Charge my phone one moment. All right. Oh, okay. You should take muscle relaxant or a Tylenol. I did put Icy Hot on it. Does it mean someone would benefit from spreading that kind of rumor? Could be. As long as people think they could. Or cool towel on the neck. I might get, like, after we do this, I might get the heating pad that's over there and put it on. That's why I keep stopping the stretch, bro. Me, I'm with that one theory where the reptilians are using the concept of doppelgangers to hide themselves. This guy is deep in it, man. What are reptilians? I think they're like aliens who try to pass as humans. Yeah, that might as well be it. Reptilians, let me guess. We're around the same age? What the F does that mean? Huh? How old are they? Do certain urban myths fall into a specific generation? Different things are popular depending on when you grow up. I feel like I have heard the story about people getting replaced by weird apparitions. It's a pretty recent thing. As for myself, I know about Kiaji Answer, the scary one that steals your body. Myself? What kind of monstrous being is that? I mean, that's not a monster name. Wait, it's kind of funny. Wonder how many people out there are actually imposters who replace the originals. Jasmine, you are the real Jasmine, right? Yes, I'm Jasmine. You're correct. I mean, it's a good question. Are there many terrifying stories about such things? There's an endless pit of scary stories like that. Okay. Okay, so we missed something somewhere. There's another clue and we missed it. Death by shock. I guess it would shock you to death. But who would it really shock you to that extent? Soul, doppelganger, host body? What? That's a tough one. What? This sounds like a scientific curse? Compelling if true. Huh. Definitely a possibility. Asuamoto Gari fan using GR. Maybe it stands for Great Reset? Oh, I see. So that's why it keeps showing up everywhere. This seems to be really popular lately. And there's wiggly letters! There's a reaction to Prophet Siutumo Kisagari. Kisamo is just a researcher. Why are they calling him a prophet? Would you mind looking into these rumors? Understood. Search result! Yippee! The the Great Reset our prophet, Tsutomu Nizagari hoped for is almost here. This guy is the guy that we keep seeing, like, on the, like, basically Reddit website. As someone who's read Occult Great Reset, I thought, Tsutomu Nizagari was simply saying that occult otakus will have their chance to shine one day. This guy's real. Really? Have you read it, Jasmine? Well, yeah, I have. You should read it again. You can't just stand there and wait for change to happen. You have to take the first step towards change yourself. That's how we can change society and then the world. Okay. Idiots always toss words around like toys. I have been working hard for the Great Reset too, but it's a shame that I'm treated like the same as this fool. You seem too intensely invested in this. That book is just about updating your values. What else are you seeing in it? Exactly, updating your values. To do that first, you must destroy your current values. It's that destruction that Kisagari sought to carry out. I thought his book was about his experience, how he was banished by people who had a prejudiced view of occult otakus based on only half-truths. Half-truths? Then they were true. This is the short-sighted society that needs to be destroyed. This is what reading, like... This is like what it's read to, like, a TikTok comment section about, like, Attack on Titan. This is what it's like. These people saying GR, it seems like they're trying to accomplish something. For Kisagari, right? It looks to me like they're speaking out in the name of Kisagari, who couldn't accomplish his goal by himself. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna go put the heat pad in the microwave. I'll be back. I've got a heat pad. Also for jelly. Honeydew melon, I'm pretty sure, is the one I'm allergic to. I had it one time, and it made my entire mouth tingle. I think that's all we can get for now. We went down this, Sutumu Nizagari rabbit hole at the end there. That's so upset. Oh, I've still eaten it. It just makes my mouth tingle. Looking into the Zemers lead to his name showing up a lot. NGR. How is it looking into the doppelganger myth? You get the basic idea? Yes, I picked up a lot of weird info about them. Okay. So are we, like, not gonna talk about the fact that, like, there is, like, a doppelganger in the house? Like, where did the doppelganger go? Like, how is this guy still alive? Like, what is happening? Like, actually, like, genuinely, what's going on? I don't understand. I should have gotten the one that's, like, actually meant to go on your back rather than this one. Oh, well. Almost like Kurosawa's place. I hope he's doing okay. I don't know how well I'd be doing if I... Anyway. Well, the doppelganger first showed up at the CEO's office, but the secretary was fine. And there were many theories around the doppelganger's myth itself. So not sure if meeting one actually kills you. You're right. Yeah. Phew, I'm calming down a bit. I'm gonna laugh if the doppelganger starts streaming. Well, I mean, he's not a streamer anymore. You know? I'll do my best with today's investigation. Okay. Hello, Urban Myth Dissolution Center here? Ah, thanks for coming. Are you alright, Kurosawa-san? We heard that you're... Yes, the doppelganger. It showed up, and I saw it myself. Its eyes were inhuman, but looked like me otherwise. Did it attack you or do anything? Nothing like that. But it happened very quickly. Before I knew it, the thing had left the house. Have you called the police? Huh? Well, it's a pretty ridiculous story, so making a fuss would damage my company's reputation. Anyway, kindly check what it was doing at my place. We have a housekeeper, and she saw it too. So please talk to her, and also... Oh, so he does have a girlfriend. Oh. Hey, Yua? We aren't done talking yet. Huh? Who are these chicks? You're bringing over girls in broad daylight? They're here for business. This is work, so give us a moment. Are you okay? She received some messages, supposedly from me, that I have no memory of. The messages ask for various things about my room. I'd appreciate if you could look into that. Anyway, I'll let you investigate. Understood. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Jasmine, how do you feel about this case? Well, Kurosawa ran into his doppelganger pretty quick, but he's weirdly calm. Kind of fishy if you ask me. Fishy? Might want to keep an eye on what the dude says and does. About the investigation. You know the drill, yeah? Maybe. Talk to each witness, confirm their claims, figuring out the doppelganger's actions and motives. You got this. Yes. Okay. Observe. Is that a YouTube play button? Oh, bro was like famous. A series of trophies and awards on display. So many of them. Kurosawa must be really talented. Girl. Perfectual Junior High Keto Tournament 10th place. You get a trophy for 10th place? I mean, like, that's cool. Like, that's... I get that. Okay. High School Speech Contest, Junior Award, Silver Medal. Okay. You know, that's pretty good. Good job. Business Idea Contest, College Category, 2nd place. So it's not a YouTube play button? So Kurosawa was a high achiever since his school days. Japan Corporate Excellence Awards, Information Technology, U-Tech Priority. Silver Award, 100k subscribers, 5 Society. So it is a YouTube play button! It is... Okay, now this is gonna sound like... How do I say this? But it's like... But it's only the 100k one. It's like this... It's like the silver one that you get. That, like, now you have to, like, directly message YouTube and be like, hey, I have 100k, here's my proof. And they go, yeah, I guess you do. And then they send you, like, you know? So, but it is a silver play button. Nothing in first, this is true. One of them was 10th, to be fair. Like, if they were all 2nd place, then I'd be like, oh, like, something is definitely weird. But, like, it was, like, a 10th, a 2nd, and then, like, a silver award, which is, like, it's not, you know? Gold award, 1 million subscribers, never mind, he has 1 million subscribers, never mind. I was like, bro only has 100, never mind, JK. Incredible. Oh, does he only have 1 million, though? So he doesn't have the 5 million award, is what I'm hearing. Or the 10 million one. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Anyway. Excuse me, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center? Could I talk to you for a minute? Urban Myth Dissolution Center? Feeling kind of nervous. Ah yes, Mr. Kurosawa mentioned you. If I could be of any help. My name is Honda. I work as a housekeeper here. Yeah. May I ask you what happened yesterday? Someone who looked just like Kurosawa-san came here? Someone just like him? She's deep in thought. It was around 8 o'clock last night. Mr. Kurosawa came and immediately went to his room. I was preparing his dinner when I heard the entrance open again. I looked out and Mr. Kurosawa was standing there. I think I told him that I thought he had already come home. What did Kurosawa-san do? He went to his room, then soon after I heard him yelling. Yelling? Like, ah, when someone's surprised. Mr. Kurosawa came out of his room immediately afterwards. And another Mr. Kurosawa followed him out shortly after. And by that time, the first Mr. Kurosawa had disappeared into thin air. I couldn't believe my eyes. I see. Hi, Curse Lightning, how you doing? Did you look inside Kurosawa-san's room? I am only in charge of cleaning for all the other rooms. I was told that Mr. Kurosawa's room has various things he can't show anyone else. When I first came here as housekeeper, I was told that entering Mr. Kurosawa's room is strictly forbidden. I see. Since when do you work here? Honda-san, how did you start working here as a housekeeper? You seem accustomed to this job. When did I start? She's really intense. Is it just me? I've been a housekeeper for a long while, but I started working here recently. Oh, really? I'm old, but still need to work to pay my bills, you see. I could do with a little raise if you catch my drift, or would Mr. Kurosawa fire me if he heard this? He doesn't seem to be kidding at all. Good, I'm going to sleep just saying hi. All good, have a good night. Just checking. Did you speak in any way with the first Kurosawa-san that came home? In any way? I was in... Did you talk at all? Just reacted as usual, I believe. I greeted him with a welcome home, Mr. Kurosawa, and he gave me a small nod and headed to his room. So you didn't have a conversation. Understood. Thank you. The first Kurosawa-san probably was a doppelganger. And the one that yelled wasn't the doppelganger. We have an idea of the doppelganger's actions, but what is its goal? Who the F knows, bro? A photo of Kurosawa-san. This guy. Oh, for a second I thought it was a Spider-Man, like, shirt, and then I realized it's plaid. Never mind. Might be one from a while ago. He looks a bit different from now. There's some writing on the trophy he's holding. National College Debate Contest, first place. Inagumi University Debate Club. There we go, there's a first place. Wow, winning this is amazing, but also... Inagumi? That's my uni! So Kurosawa went there too. Oh, that's right. I forgot that she's a university student. Hey! Hey! She's gonna be a biatch to you. The trophy looks like an effing urn. Excuse me, just a moment of your time, please? Who the heck are you, anyway? I might be to help in some way? Oh boy. I've been trying to get back into learning Romanian since it's been going okay. Nice, Sammy. I'm from the Urban Myth Disillusionment Center? And what the heck is that? There's been something strange happening around Kurosawa-san recently. It seems someone who looks just like him is up to no good. If this is serious talk, that's pretty laughable. It's true, there was evidence of that intruder in the CEO's office too. And I saw it too, where it's shadow, so we're pretty sure it's real. Girl, you are not helping your case. Sheesh, this a reality show or something? Could we ask your name, please? Aika? 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 Aika. Aika. Surely. Yue's girlfriend. And what's he doing inviting girls to his place anyway? He did this before too, and we had a huge fight, and I haven't forgiven him yet. I'm just here for work. Nothing to worry about. Nothing. Nothing to worry about, huh? You're weird. What was your name again? Azami Furaki? Okay. Then Zamzam. What you need? Zamzam? Ayaki-san, strange things have been happening around Kurosawa-san's recently. We're worried about Kurosawa-san's safety. And maybe you could be in danger too. Alright, wait. That's so not funny. Wait, you serious? Very serious. Kurosawa-san might have told you the message you received were probably from his doppelganger. Huh? So those nonsense texts he sent me the other day weren't from Yua on booze from someone else? But from someone else. We believe so, yes. I'd like to ask you something else about the doppelganger. Huh? What? You ever talk to him over the phone directly? Nah, nope. Just those DMs. I see. Just his messages. Maybe it's true that doppelgangers don't talk. It's a very, hopefully, because if we're basing all of our, like, assumptions off the fact that this guy doesn't talk, we might be talking to a doppelganger. Could you tell us in detail what you've experienced? Huh? Like a few days ago, Yue DM'd me. First I thought, who the heck is this? He usually calls, but hey. I see. It was from Kurosawa-san's actual account. Hey, Ayaka, remember when you came to my place? Is this it? Looks like he was asking something? It was super creepy. Got on my nerves after a while, so I deleted most of it. That explains it. What was he asking you about? Like something about the hard drive in Yue's room? A hard drive? I asked about it too. Said something about a black box-like driver or whatever. I said, how should I know about that? It's your room. Don't ask me. Yeah, true. Right? So I figured something was up and came to check. If those DMs were from an imposter, I don't get what's going on. I'll recheck with Kurosawa-san about this. Oh, F, dude. Oh, F, dude. Oh, F, dude. There's like, it's like a rival or something like that. Trying to get info. What is this setup? Bro, is this your room? Dude, this setup crazy. This setup crazy. A mundane, everyday trash can. It's pretty packed. All documents, maybe? What's this? A photo, crumpled and rolled up. Hey, that's that same photo. But, like, zoomed out. Is this the same photo as the one on display? No, it's longer sideways. Guys, this is like when I just accidentally figured out the mystery of the first one, where I was like, it's like super weird that like the toilet seat is up in the bathroom because like a woman lives here, and then it turned out that there was a guy in the ceiling. Anyway. Oh wait, this person on the right. It's the prophecy guy? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I will give you that. I will give you that. I will give you that. I wasn't expecting prophecy guy. Okay, that's crazy. Why would Kurosawa be in a photo with Dr. Kurosagi? Well, I need to ask Kurosawa. Oh, F, bro. Oh, F, bro. That guy, by the way, the Dr. Kurosawa guy, he, like, wrote this book about occultism and then, himself. So, just so, like, we're all, like, on the same page. This setup is crazy. Just so you know. This is still a crazy setup. This computer is huge. Well, that's not the computer, but that's okay. Lots of glowing lights. Is this one of those gaming rigs? Girl, this is the computer. Although, to be fair, though, that computer is kind of, like, massive, though. Hello? Like, that is actually, like, to be fair. Like, that's, like... That's a big computer. Anyway. Safe. Takes a tech CEO to have such a huge safe at home. If the doppelganger was after something, this might be it. Hey, man. I didn't think the doppelganger would try to contact Aika. I don't know. I briefed my housekeeper, so kindly talk to both of them. Understood. I already did. Excuse me. May I ask about what happened yesterday? Yeah, sure. When I got home last night, the housekeeper looked at me funny and said she thought I had already come home. I had no idea what she meant, but then I came to this room. The doppelganger was there. Exactly. Looked just like me. Except the eyes. They were just sockets without eyeballs in them. I just stood there in shock and he took off. I see. Have you noticed anything unusual since you saw the doppelganger? Like a massive headache or something? Haha, you're thinking I might die because I met my doppelganger? Oh, you know about that? Nothing seems wrong with my health. That reminds me. You met my secretary yesterday, right? Kiyomoto-san, you mean? Yes, she seems to have skipped work today without permission. Our HR tried to call her, but she's not picking up. Girl, if she's dead... Huh? Should we not be more concerned about that? Like, should we, like, not... Okay. Our staff is looking for her. I'll let you know if I hear anything. Kiyomoto-san has met the doppelganger, so... Is this because of the doppelgangers, too? Girl, no. About the messages that, Aika-san received. The maid is also super dead. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, those. They weren't from you, right? Of course not. My account got hacked. It happens. I've taken measures to fix the situation. I see. So does that mean the doppelganger was using your account? I don't know who the culprit was, but this is embarrassing as a tech company CEO. To be fair, it happens a lot. Kurosawa-san, did you know Tsutomu Kirisaki? Why all of a sudden? Well, I looked through your trash. I found a photo of you with Dr. Kirisaki in your trash can. Oh, so we're just gonna be honest about it. Okay, cool. Is that from when you were a student? Well, yes, he was the advisor for a sports team I was in back in uni. Sports team. It was a debate team. It was a debate team. You were on a debate team. So that's why. But what does that have to do with this case? Well, his name keeps popping up. And why are you even searching through my garbage? I never asked you to do that. What? Oh, right. I'm sorry. I think in Japan, debate is considered a sport. Okay, fair enough. I thought I'd thrown away all of those photos. Why was a photo in the garbage? But why was a photo in the garbage? Your guess is as good as mine. I noticed it lying around yesterday. To think that you'd dig that up. It was lying around? So if it wasn't Kurosawa-san or the housekeeper, did the doppelganger leave it there? But why would it do that? Who the F knows, dude? Aika-san is Kurosawa-san's girlfriend and was in this place when he arrived. Why is it she suddenly came to Kurosawa-san's place? Kurosawa-san asked her to come because of messages from an imposter. I'm surprised that someone could hack Kurosawa-san's account. Can't be easy. What kind of super hacker could pull that off? Dude, just like passwords in a randomizer forever, dude. Do I have more talking points for you? I do. The message you received were probably sent by the doppelganger. Kurosawa-san's account seems to have been hacked. Hacked? Yui Kurosawa, CEO of a security company, getting hacked? Ha! Loser? That's what it seems like. And who exactly is that doppel or whatever? An ex of Yua's? Ex? It's more like a copy of the person? I don't get it. But isn't this a dumped ex trying to get back at Yua or something? Well, I don't know for sure. Is this not an occult case, but an angry ex case? Girl. 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 Okay, whatever. I'll keep it very short because I have nothing. There are 6 clues in this place and I've only found 2? Oh boy. Oh, I'm stupid. Hello? I see 2 shadows. Could they be Kurosawa and the doppelganger? So I'm seeing their shadows overlapping from where they came home last night? They really look alike when compared like this. But I can somehow tell which one is a doppelganger. I wonder why. And again, the doppelganger shadow. It really does seem like it's watching me. It's supposed to be just a trace. How is it doing this? Reminds me, need to check what the housekeeper about the doppelganger did. Okay. Hacking! The shadow is a doppelganger. It looks different somehow. It's near the computer, but what is it doing? I can't make out exactly what he's doing with his hands, but it looks like he's taking something out or away from the computer. I should figure out what it could have been around the computer. A hard drive? A hard drive? It's a hard drive. This shadow, it's different from the usual ones. This must be the doppelganger. Yes, we know that. Is it trying to do something to the safe? This shadow seems to be looking at me and laughing? Too scary. I should check for traces of the safe being tampered with. Okay. The doppelganger was staring at the safe. Okay, I don't think this is warm anymore. Ooh. I don't know if that helped. Was anything stolen from it? I should check with the housekeeper, Honda-san, whether the doppelganger had anything in its hands. I should ask Kurosawa-san to check the contents of his safe. Hey man, so like, your safe might have not stuff in it, you know? Maybe. Who knows? Have you noticed whether anything was stolen? And did you check the contents of your safe? I haven't checked thoroughly, so that is a possibility. That safe is huge and stands out, so you might want to make it sure. Indeed. Actually, I'm a bit busy right now, so could you check the safe yourself? What, me? What could you possibly be busy with? What could you possibly be busy with right now? Yes, please. I should have contacts, watches, and some gold in there. The combination is 5666, so please go ahead. Understood. Isn't that careless of him? Or does he have a reason? Girl, I would not touch that safe. Girl, you... rip this guy. Is it really okay to open this? Let's see, 5666. It's open. How will I know if everything is in there? Contracts, watches, actual gold bars? I guess nothing has been stolen? Okay, and we just have nothing to say about that? That's so cool. Okay, cool. Did you notice anything unusual or particular about the Kurosawa-san who came home first? Particular? Yes. I can't imagine that the first Mr. Kurosawa I saw might be someone else. As far as I could tell, it most certainly was that, the Mr. Kurosawa I know. I see, thank you. Okay. When the first Kurosawa-san came out, was he holding anything? Holding anything? Like a wad of bills or expensive looking jewelry? No, I don't remember carrying anything of the sort. Do you mean Mr. Kurosawa's room has such things in it? Well, I wouldn't know. Then again, he wouldn't have that huge safe if he didn't. Huh? Is there something wrong? Well, if she's really never been in the room, why does she know about the safe? Wait, girl, you're so right. Hold on. Wait, no, wait, hold on. How, wait, no, wait. Wait. Wait, no, but, pause. Yeah, actually, hold on. I need notes on the people I met. Okay. When did she say she started working here? Recently. Guys, the maid and the secretary are in cahoots with each other. They're trying to get hard drives for the tech company. They are letting in this person who kind of looks like Mr. Kurosawa. That's a theory. That's a running theory. I wonder if Mr. Kurosawa tends to overwork his staff. Even bigger plot twist. She's in on it. The girlfriend's also in on it. I believe it. Exactly. Excellent. Hey man, all of your stuff is about to get stolen by, like, these 3 women. I swear. Okay, so we don't care. Cool. He's mad about a previous ex situation, remember? Oh, wait, wait, no, you're right. Now... What's a doppelganger's goal? Who the F knows, bro? I mean, the motto could literally just be like, he's rich, you know? But yeah, you're right. There's still 2 more clues? Is there more people over here and I just didn't see them? No. Okay, nothing here. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. I think the doppelganger was fiddling around with this. There's a USB cable dangling here, but nothing's connected to it. Dude, the amount of USB cables I have that are just not connected to anything is insane. There we go. I need to think things over a bit. The doppelganger who appeared at the CEO's office showed up at Kurosawa-san's place as well. It entered Kurosawa-san's room. Maybe to lie and wait for Kurosawa-san himself? Kurosawa-san did indeed encounter the doppelganger. Yet it could have waited for him anywhere, including the entrance. Which means there could have been a reason it was in Kurosawa-san's room. It doesn't seem to have touched any of the valuables. It had sent messages to Aika-san too. I wonder what it was trying to do. And she deleted some of the messages as well. The goal seems to have been... okay. The goal seems to have been... to get the hard drive that was connected to the cable in Kurosawa's room. Yeah, surely that. I'm so good at video games. That must be it. I'm not sure what an HDD is. Me and Azami on the same wavelength. Cue that clip of me asking what a SRD is in as a mental illness. What's an SDD? Oh, you're asking what hard drive I have. Me. You know, me and this girl don't have a lot in common. Both of us having no idea what the F hard drives are. But judging from the message Aika-san received, that must be it. Maybe I should ask, Aika about what exactly an HDD looks like. Looks like about like this, like, it looks like this. It looks like... looks like this. This is super dusty. Ignore the fact that it's like super dusty. It looks like this. Looks like a little black box. Hey man, do you know what a hard drive is? If this girl turns around and is like, this is what this hard drive is and it does this, 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 and this, and this, I have to assume she knows way more than she's letting on. Aika-san, about the HDD. Hey, I wouldn't know, okay? Yes, but it would help to know what kind of shape it was. It was near the computer, connected with a cable, and around the size of a lunchbox? Oh, yeah. See, I told you guys. It was a black box with a sticker on it that said 5 or something. A 5? Not sure about that, but might be. Kurosawa might recognize that. We could check with him. By the way, do you know if any of Kurosawa-san's ex-girlfriends might know a lot about HDDs? How should I know? Oh, of course. Sorry. It has a sticker on it. Hey man, so there's a hard drive missing, and you know there's a hard drive missing, and you're not telling us. About the external HDD. Oh, so you know it's an external HDD now. Kurosawa-san, do you know about an HDD with a sticker with the number 5? Wait, he's really surprised? What about it? Does it have porn on it? Is that why you're freaking out? Like, I know you're a tech company, but like... Seems like the doppelganger's goal was to get that HDD. What does HDD stand for, by the way? Kurosawa-san? About the HDD? HDDs are storage media. You can save a large amount of photos, music, or videos on them. I see. Then it might have something stored on it that the doppelganger wanted, which is why it was stolen. Yeah. Would the Urban Myth Dissolution Center be able to recover it for me? Does it have illegal stuff on it? Because like I was like it has porn on it, and he's embarrassed about it. And then I thought maybe it has. Does it have illegal stuff on it? I think it might. I'm thinking illegal stuff, right? I can't say for sure, at least not immediately. Rosa got the police yet, so sus as hell. Yeah. Worst case, destroying the HDD works too. Oh, so like really illegal stuff. Oh, like really illegal stuff. I think like every single one of these mystery things, both parties were like in the wrong, so I would appreciate it if you could prevent the contents from leaking out. I can't promise anything. Oh, like super illegal stuff. We're so effed, dude. So, figure out why the doppelganger came here? The doppelganger seems to have stolen an HDD from Kurosawa-san's computer. An HDD? Just the HDD, without touching the gold bars or other valuables. Kurosawa-san even asked us to destroy it if we need to. Yeah, don't agree to it. Those requests lead to complaints later on. So it came from the HDD. Wonder what's inside. Also, Kiyomoto-san, the secretary, she skipped work without saying anything and isn't answering. Could she be... Could meeting someone's doppelganger bring death to others as well? Kurosawa-san said his staff is looking for her, but I hope nothing's happened to her. Kurosawa-san and Honda-san, the housekeeper, have both met the doppelganger in this house. Yeah, might not be safe. I'll go grab the van, so tell Kurosawa and the housekeeper to be on their guard. Understood. Why are we leaving? Get some rest, Sammy. We're on the standby until Kurosawa updates us. Gotcha. Thank you, Jasmine. Oh, we're so F, dude. Hello? Hello? Okay. Hey, how about we, like, maybe we start running? Hey, just, like... Theory? Theory? Start running. What is this place? It's dark, but so loud. I don't want to see or hear. I'm scared. No. Help me. Yeah, this is way too loud. We go somewhere else. We should go somewhere quieter. Who the F is we? Who is we? Who is we in this scenario? Miss Sammy? Miss Azami? Girl, no! Director? Girl, Girl, Ooh, I don't like this one. No, no! So are we like, was that like a dream? Like, what's happening? Zammy, you awake? Yeah? Dozing off again? Huh? What the? Oh, I was just zoned out for a bit there. Stop falling asleep while we're talking. Kurosawa-san sent this stupid request, so we need to get planning. I'm sorry, I just had this weird dream? Anyway. Anyway. You were saying the doppelganger had actually shown up before the CEO's office intrusion? Yep, it turned up a week ago in the UTEX HQ server room. Which makes 3 sightings. Server room, CEO office, CEO's home. Sure gets around for an anomaly. By the way, we haven't heard from the director yet. Hope everything's okay. It's looking like we might have to do the dissolution ourselves, huh? Oh. Wait, so you guys see that too? So, like, it's not just, like, visuals for the game, like, you, in canon, are also seeing the eye and the pillars, and, like, you guys are also seeing that. Crazy realization. Stop. That's insane. I'll practice manifesting the eye opener and unlocking it. No idea what you're talking about. Oh, so only she sees it. Oh, good. UTEX HQ's coming up. Time for investigator mode. Yes. Oh, so only she sees it. That's so cool. Server room. This is what Tubbo imagined his server room looks like. This is Tubbo looks at this and goes, server room. Kurosawa-san, you mentioned that doppelganger was here a week ago? Yeah, seems like it showed up in this server room. No reports of anything stolen or sabotaged so far. Can I ask what this room's for? This is our server room, where we store important data for our clients. It's usually offloaded to external parties. My main concern is why the intruder targeted the server room, because it's where all the information is, my guy. Since it appeared in our building twice already, it may have hostile intentions towards our company. Like, weren't we like... Surely we knew that already. I hope you find out why it came here. Understood. By the way, I asked you to look for the HDD stolen from my home. Could you give me a status report on that first? Actually, our job is to investigate urban myths. Looking for stolen property is not quite why we... Well, it looks like our understanding of the requests and your work aren't aligned. Hey, when did we agree to change our service plan? And you are just a part-time helper. If you have an additional quest for lost property searches, I'll check with management. We're not in the position to make those kinds of decisions ourselves. Especially for this kind of pseudo-police work. Never know what might turn out illegal, really. I can write up a theft report for the police. Actually, I've had a lot going on with all these strange incidents. Please forget about the stolen item for now. We'll handle that ourselves. Just continue investigating the urban myth element, if that works for you. Thank you for the lurk. Okay. Please check with the server engineer and security guard about what happened here. Okay, we will. What if everyone's in on it? Thank you, Jasmine. Why did Kurosawa's sans tone change all of a sudden? Leave those situations to me. Anyway, he's showing his true colors. You must force our responsibility on us. Let's move on. First, we need to know what happened here. And next, why it came here specifically. I'll keep an eye out for what Kurosawa's up to while we investigate. Okay. Just be wary around Kurosawa, okay? That's a doppelganger that appeared in the server room. Any thoughts? For a doppelganger, this one doesn't seem that supernatural. This one came from the server room. The stolen item from the CEO's place was an HDD. Oh yeah, and the card-like device is stole from the CEO's office. The item stolen from the CEO's office was some kind of device? All I heard was that it's red and card-like. Oh, guess I shouldn't assume then. Any leads you're aware of? No, not too sure. Might be something, but no, I'm not confident just yet. I see. Let me know if you figure out anything. The doppelganger must have a goal. It's like, it's targeting something. Surely we know what, though. If we keep working this case, it turns out the Illumini card are related. If they are? I'll need a bit more info, Zammy. Give me that info. On it. Okay. Hey, man. Oh, it's okay. Force of habit from the negotiation table, huh? Okay. Could you tell me about what happened here in detail? 1 week ago, late at night, the doppelganger showed up here, though nothing was taken. Please ask our server engineer and this room's security guard for specifics. I was out of the office working on something else, so I wasn't aware of what happened. Understood. I'll check with the engineer and security guard. Oh, by the way. Did you remember something? You have this special power, right? I seem to have lost my fountain pen when I came here this morning. Your fountain pen? You're good at finding such things, aren't you? Well, kinda? It's actually a very special pen for me. Could you try looking for it? It was a gift from my father. From your father? We definitely should try to find it then. Exactly. Would you mind? It should be in this room somewhere. I'll have a look. Huh? Okay, new theory. I do still believe that the other people are, like, trying to, like, sabotage this guy in some way. I think this guy is, like, a firm believer of the Great Reset. I think this guy is trying to also start the Great Reset. And so he's like, oh my god, a person with powers? I think so too. Yeah. I wanted to ask about Kiyomoto-san. You mentioned she wasn't answering calls? Kiyomoto? Oh, my secretary. Oh yes, I've forgotten to mention this. We haven't been able to contact her. I asked HR to check on her home, but they couldn't find her, so she might be missing. And you're just chill about that. Okay. Huh? Maybe the secretary job was physically demanding in some ways, but disappearing with no word or warning? I don't think that's what's going on. Meeting the doppelganger of other people can kill you too. Huh, that's pushing it a bit, no? I mean, mine 2 days ago, but nothing has happened. Though that reminds me. That reminds you? It's just that our housekeeper didn't show up this morning and hasn't contacted me earlier. boy. Your housekeeper, Hondo-san? Is she okay? Your secretary, Kiyomoto-san, and now your housekeeper? Where's your girlfriend, bro? Both recently encountered your doppelganger. It's really strange that they're going missing like this. Well, actually, there are a lot of irresponsible people in the world. And why am I totally unaffected? Well, I wouldn't worry too much about the doppelganger rumors. Oh, wait, so wasn't why you requested the center's help? Whoops, didn't mean to click on him. Crazy, bro. Looks like a shelf for stowing connection cables and tools. Quite a lot of stuff kept here. Oh my god, server engineer guy. Hey! Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Oh, hello, I'm Nakata. I handle UTech's priority server room, admin, and maintenance. Are the servers these large machines in the back? Yes, those shelves hold hundreds of servers, and I'm in charge of them. Oh, I see. Makes sense? She's like, yup, I understand computers. Real. Could you tell me about your work? I work in UTech's server room, here in the headquarters. I oversee and maintain the server hardware, and also handle troubleshooting. Boy just like read out his resume. Are you always here? I'm actually pretty new to the company. Not always, though I often do come down and handle things here. I see. Thank you. He's also new? Could you recap what happened a week ago at night? That day I was handling a regular monthly server maintenance, among other things. So it was your monthly special day where the servers get their beauty time? Girl, that is the worst. Okay, anyway. I guess, yeah, something like that. The CEO showed up during that time, a little past midnight, I think. He came in and just, knowing I was busy at work, he just gave me a wave. Like, don't mind me, carry on, or something? Yes, exactly. I was forcing on the maintenance progress and other tasks. Did you notice anything unusual? Unusual? Let me think. Well, he acted just like the CEO usually does when we see him around the office. Do you know exactly what he was doing? That would be, no, I don't really know. He seemed to be working on something, but was gone when I looked up. Cool. Wow, these servers are almost a wall of their own. Wouldn't fit in my place. I wonder if folks working on their PCs need to have them at home. Not unless you're Tubbo. Security guard. We're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. May I talk to you for a bit? Yes, yes. Heard from the CEO. You in here. Security for the server room. Please ask me anything. Yes. Okay. Inyo-san, would you tell me about your job? Yes, I'm in charge of security for UTech's server room. We handle important data such as personal information. Yep. I see. This guy is effing dead, bro. A week ago, at midnight, we heard that someone came to the server room? Oh, yes. The CEO doppelganger? Yes, yes. Exactly. Could you tell me everything you saw at that time? Well, I don't really understand this doppelganger thing. Someone who looks just like the CEO? I find that hard to believe, just like that, yep. I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're sure an entity like that is out there. Things have been stolen from the CEO's office and Kurosawa's home. Yep. We would appreciate your help, especially to prevent any further incidents. That makes sense. Yep, I see. It was just past midnight on that day last week, I think. The CEO just showed up like that, yep. Does Kurosawa-san usually come by at these hours? No, it's rare when he even comes to the server room. Our server engineer, Nakata, was here too, yep. I see. So what was Kurosawa-san doing here? He entered the server room and seemed to be doing something inside. But I didn't see what exactly. Alright, I see. Okay. So about the servers, is the big one the server, or are all the various pieces sticking out the server? This server has glass doors, but no locks. Yeah. Looks just like Kurosawa. But this one's a doppelganger. It seems to be doing something to the server. Serves? Okay. This shadow looks like Kurosawa-san. But it's actually the doppelganger, I think. Yes, positive. He's standing there all confident, like it's his own company. It means the security guard saw this doppelganger too, right? Yes, dude. That's why we're here. A shadow which looks just like Kurosawa-san. But I'm starting to see the difference. This one must be the doppelganger. Girl. It's staring at the server? It's looking this way and laughing? Scary. I wonder what the server is. The doppelganger seems fixed on it. Hey, this is like the guy. This shadow is probably Kurosawa-san's. He looks different from the doppelganger. He does. Yes, definitely Kurosawa-san himself, not the doppelganger. Looks like he's placing something on the tool shelf. Maybe he put the pen there and forgot about it? Need to check. Huh. He's like testing you, bro. The shadow is around here. There it is, an expensive-looking fountain pen. Why would he put it there of all places? Did he hide it on purpose? Girl, he most certainly did. Anyway, let's just give this back to Kurosawa-san. Aw, dude, you're so effed. We're still looking into the intruder's motives. But here's your fountain pen. It was right on the tool shelf. Ah. That power of yours, it's real. This should work then. Eh? Just talking to myself. Please carry on with your investigation. You're so effed, bro! Was there anything unusual about Kurosawa-san? Well, he was just his usual everyday self. He's here today as well, but even if you told me he was a doppelganger, I wouldn't know. There's no way I could tell, yeah. I see. One thing though, he was there one moment and gone the next. You should ask Nagata, our server engineer, about this. He also met the CEO here last week. Oh, I mean, no, met the doppelganger thing. Here, yeah. I see, thank you. We're so effed, dude. We're so effed, dude. We're so effed. Yes? Did you get a close look at Kurosawa-san when he appeared at midnight? No, I'm not sure, but I did look at him when he entered this room. I think he was just the usual CEO. Before you have to fight a boss battle, apparently the Dana Trans Glitch Show has a trailer now. Dana Trans Glitch Show has a trailer now. Oh, yo! Ooh! Okay. Ooh, we might watch that at the end. Remind me. Seems to have encountered the doppelganger, but where around time was that? Around the midnight. Yes, it was. Pick names after a game. Yes, yes. Okay. It's in a glass compartment with a solid-looking door and lock. Tight security here. Doppelganger Shadow is looking at the server. I wonder what's stored in it. Maybe I should check with the server engineer. Do you know what's in each server? Because I wouldn't. There's a server with a lock. What's stored in it? We're thinking that maybe the doppelganger was aiming for the contents of that server? The server contents? I can't really tell you that due to security protocols. I could, but I'd need permission from the CEO, so... yeah, I guess, whatever. There's a server with a lock. What kind of data is stored in it? Could the doppelganger be trying to steal that information? Nakiko-san mentioned the doppelganger was doing something to the server. I see. Please check with our server engineer about specifics. You can tell him I gave you permission. And even if the doppelganger is indeed after the server's contents, the data within is encrypted. You mean it should be safe? Yes. However, I'm concerned with that our engineer hasn't mentioned that so far. Why is that? All hands on server processes are up to the team in charge. So I wouldn't be accessing anything directly myself. I see. I'll check with Nakagawa-san about this. Okay, yeah, okay, so fair enough. So, like, yeah, he wouldn't be, you know, looking at the server himself, but, like, if you're working and then the CEO comes down and is doing something, like, would you question why he was there? Probably not. Like, I'd just be like, he can do whatever. Like, that guy literally owns this place. Like, what am I gonna do? Kurosawa-san said you're allowed to tell us about the server's contents. Also, I think he's a bit worried about why you hadn't informed him that the doppelganger tampered with the server. What, me? Well, to be honest, I felt that the CEO was acting strange that day. I asked him what he was doing, but he didn't even answer me. So you did feel something was off. Yes, and to answer your question, that server is for government-related matters. It contains the National Police Agency Information System. Excuse me? The whole police? All of the police? Oh shoot, dude. The National Police? Issues with that server tend to be complicated. So to be honest, I prefer not to cause any issues by speaking up. I see. And please, it's strictly off the record that it's for the police information system. So, it's not like I had any other intentions, I'm sorry. And either way, it takes special authorization to access that system. So the intruder shouldn't have been able to extract any data. Special authorization like a red card? Like a little red... Anyway. So in order to do anything with the server's contents, you'd need to clear the authorization? That's right. So I bet the intruder probably got this far, then gave up and left. Please pass that on to the CEO. Understood. Thank you for explaining. I wonder if the server near the back wall is alright. The doppelganger was trying to do something to it. Maybe I should look at it through the glass? The glasses? When the doppelganger showed, what was, monthly? Nope, sorry, server maintenance. I just, like, clicked the wrong thing. That was so awkward. Hoorah! This doppelganger, what is it doing to this server? It's touching something. Connecting a cable to the server? Wait, is that even safe for the server? Should I worry? You just cured my depression? Wonderful. I'm so cool. The server has neither a door or a lock, so it just opens up. The doppelganger was connecting a cable to this and doing something. I need to let the server engineer know about this. Okay, I guess we'll just walk over here. Oh, no, I didn't do that. Nope, you're not the person I want to talk to, actually. Excuse me, about the server in the back. The doppelganger might have been targeting the server in the back of the room. It seems to have connected a cable to it and then did something... Did it steal some important data, maybe? The server in the back. You mean the one without a lock? The server in the back isn't being used yet. We've been setting up its structural and getting it ready for actual use. Oh, so there's no data in it that could be stolen? Yes, it's totally empty. It's not even connected to the internet, so there's nothing that could be done with it. Until you do turn it on, and there's a rubber ducky attached to it. So the doppelganger snuck into the server room to steal important data, but didn't find anything, so gave up? That feels off somehow. Maybe I should ask Jasmine for tips. You seem smart with intelligence. Thanks, man. That is exactly how I describe myself. Smart with intelligence. The Kurosawa guy, he seems... I'll keep an eye out, too. Sounds great. So you know quite a bit more, but also quite a bit less. Which means... The doppelganger came to the server room. But it seems it slipped away without taking anything this time. But in this room, there's one server. Which sounds like an obvious target. Say what? Well, you see... Why are you whispering? The server contains the National Police Information System. The National Police? Shh! But nothing seems to have been swiped from the server, yeah? It seems the police info system needs special authorization to access. Authorization? So a password. And it left this room, for now at least. For now? I'm more and more confused with the doppelganger's goals. Actually, Zammy, I think I might have an idea. Question is, what type of data from the National Police is stored there? Oh, is there a way to find out? I think Kurosawa has taken a peek at the content, at least. Gotta find a way to make him spill the beans. Oh, wow. Kurosawa is feigning calm, but it's obvious with whatever was taken. Then again, he's not going to just tell us if we ask. It's a matter of, what can we tell him that would make him talk? Gotcha, I'll think about it. Go for it. This is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. Let's think things through. National Police information stored at UTech's server. Jasmine thinks Kurosawa has peeked at the content. Is there anything you're unsure of? I think it's going to be hard to get him to talk. Kurosawa-san has been hiding various pieces of information from us. If we can make him believe that we are practically aware of the truth, and we are in a position to help him, we may be able to get past his emotional barrier. The doppelganger is already sneaking in to steal the National Police data. It's acting in a way that an anomaly wouldn't. Is there some kind of hint there? What could we say to catch Kurosawa-san off guard? The maybe who is trying to... Okay, the doppelganger, maybe. The doppelganger may be a Zoomer who's trying to plot a terrorist attack? Yo, that's crazy. This is just a thought, but putting aside whether the doppelganger is an anomaly or not, if we hypothesize it's a Zoomer working towards a goal, then things start making sense. It's a huge slip-up by Kurosawa's company, but he'd probably tell us if we would stop a terrorist attack. We could possibly ask Kurosawa outright, but that's kind of scary, honestly. I should check with Jasmine first. Oh boy. Oh, we're so effed, dude. We're so effed. The Kurosawa guy, he seems... Oh, wait. Hold on. That one. Just a thought about the entity you're being calling the doppelganger. Could it be a Zoomer trying to make things look like it's a doppelganger? You think so too, Zammy? They snuck in here a week ago to snatch national police information for their terrorist plans. But they failed and realized they'd need a red card-like device for the heist. So they stole it from the CEO's office, or something like that. They needed a device to steal the data? How do you know this? Zammy, just trust me on this one. Go pressure Kurosawa a bit. If he won't talk, just mention that device, and he should tell you everything. Okay. Oh boy. Yes, anything you need, let me know anytime. We're not gonna get info. Kurosawa-san, about the content of the server that the doppelganger tried to hack. I can't really tell you much, but could you focus on the intruder's motives? What if the intruder was a Zemer? They've been carrying out terrorist attacks. If they laid hands on that information, you don't know what they might do. What exactly is this top secret info about? That's crazy, Conkle. Let's slow down a bit. As I mentioned earlier, nothing was taken during this intrusion. And you may have heard, but even if they had tried to access the server, a special authorization is needed to retrieve the data. Oh, but the red card-like device was stolen from your office, wasn't it? Isn't that a huge concern? I didn't think you'd find out this much. You literally hired them to investigate. Like, what was the end goal here for you? Like, genuinely, like, if you hire these people to investigate, and you're like, okay, surely they won't find out about the thing, even though I need them to find out about the thing. Like, what do you mean? The information in that server is related to VIP protection. Well, VIP protection? Info related to security measures for political figures and leaders from within Japan. Okay. That did not take you long to crack. You should not be the CEO of a tech company. And also for VIPs visiting from overseas. Security is a growing concern recently. You mean the Zemers terrorist attacks that we see in the news? The Zemers could plan terrorist attacks with that information? Yeah, they can know where the people are. Yes, which is why I was hoping you could figure out who the thief is. Then again, you got me. Guess I underestimated you. We're in danger. He's wording this as if we brought up a real zinger or something. I should update Jasmine either way. We're so effed. Like... Jasmine, we know it's in the server. You okay? You don't look good. It's got info on VIP protection. The intruder who came to the server room was trying to access VIP information. Just like you suggested, I mentioned the device to Kurosawa-san, and he told me. Okay. If it's a Zemer, then we're definitely planning out the steps towards our goal. This means the Zemers have full access to the security information on the VIPs, right? You got it. This could be really bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So this is usually when Man would call, but I don't know if Man's gonna call. So, Jasmine, does the situation look hopeless? Well, the doppelganger has probably been after Kurosawa's data for a while. And the server contained national police info on VIP protection. Did the Zemers do this plan a terrorist attack? The police are in danger, but we are too, now that we know. If they realize the center is involved, the Zemers might label us as threats and actively target us. Oh no. Even if we aren't doing anything to them? We figured out their plans. That's reason enough for them to come after us. And this means the boss man's silence is concerning too. No word in a while. Let's hope it's not because of the Zemers. Do you think the director is okay? The boss man's a resourceful one, so I'm not that worried. Either way, the Zemers have probably already achieved their goal. Now it's up to, how we and the police follow up. I see. Anyway, let's stop here for today. Tell them bye and head home. Yes. Uh-oh. I'm scared, actually. Having that stolen really messes with our plans. The red device, too. Then again, that girl's power could be useful. Are you a villain? Girl. Girl, where is he? So, I know you guys can't, like, tell this from, like, his pictures and stuff, but the boss is in a wheelchair, okay? And this is a basement. There's stairs to get down to this basement. There's it doesn't really show an elevator. So, like, I'm like, I don't know where man is. I don't know where he is. I'm worried about him, actually. I really hope the director is okay. Assuming Jasmine's right, I wonder what the director is doing now. Another pile of books, researching something, I guess? Occult fundamentals for dummies. Alien abduction techniques, past and present. The world without, Tsutomi Karasagi. Spice up your occultic fun. The Book of the Dead, according to Tsutomu Kirizaki. These are all books by Dr. Kirizaki, and there's something else in the pile. A memo by the director? Server room, CEO office, Kurosawa's home. The last line reads, Kurosawa... CG? How does a director get to the basement? Levitation, rolling down the stairs, secret elevator, he walks, magic, I guess. What I'm saying is that he lives in the basement. He does not leave. The doppelganger's motives. Seen with that vision? Yep, it's time for me to go meet Jasmine. Magic, I guess. Okay, let's get started. Any word from the boss man? Not yet. I don't know what's going on. Seems really busy. I did find a memo listing the places we've investigated. Hi, Jessie. How you doing? The last line read, CG Kurosawa. Keeping watch with that vision, huh? Could throw us a tip or two at least. Anyway. CG Kurosawa is, Yu Kurosawa's father. We'll be heading to CG Kurosawa's home, their estate. The doppel guy showed up there. You mean at Kurosawa-san's family home? Yep, if the bossman had the name written down, there must have been some clue. CG Kurosawa, the CBGO guy has some serious lineage. Wait, who exactly is CG Kurosawa? Again, how do you not hear about these things? Looking up online will give you an idea. Understood. I'm good, very sore from working out, but good nonetheless. That's super fair. I'm also sore, but not from working out. I wish it was from working out. I'll search for CG Kurosawa then. I wonder if the Kurosawa's estate might be hiding something. Something that the doppelganger and Zoomers both want. The info stored in the server room? Maybe not, since it's top secret. What a mess if that had leaked. Anyway, I'll go ahead and look up CG Kurosawa. Okay. Let's take some sip of tea. Yeah, I like slept weird last night or something. And my neck hurts. So I have to keep stopping and massaging it so that like it doesn't like seize up or something. Yeah, it sucks. It's fine, though. Cool. Is it true that director Kurosawa's son is Yuya Kurosawa, the CEO of UTech? I bet he's leaving management up to someone else and just playing around. Director Kurosawa? They mean CG Kurosawa. They were looking up CG-san, but info on his son came up. His father's a big shot, and the son makes a lot of money, so I'm sure a lot of people envy him. Which one gets more attention? Who the F knows? Wait, there's a reaction to Yui Kurosawa? Just look up Director Kurosawa will probably lead to more like this. Try using keywords to narrow down the search for info on CG. Okay! UTech has ties with big companies and the government, so it's set for the next several years at the very least. Must be nice to have parents in high places. I have no idea how he's pulling off as a CEO of a tech company. A company like that getting contact with the government, we're doomed. I heard he's a real deal when it comes to skill, though his business manners are something else. He'll take on work even with questionable morals. I guess you don't need to watch your back when your parents have power. That's how it goes in business. There is no place for morals. Granted, maybe there's more of an overseas perspective. That wouldn't work in Japan. UTech Priority was started only 7 years ago. Are there any other cases of companies growing so quickly? Isn't he just a guy born into wealth? Clearly his parents hooked him up. Upper-class citizens can get away with anything. Should that really be allowed? Kurosawa's father, Seiji Kurosawa, is the security director of the National Police Agency. He's the what? He's the what? The parent director, Seiji Kurosawa, probably just wants to protect his precious only son. He's the what? How have a rank as a security director of the National Police Agency? The very top? There are a bunch of different departments, but he's above them all. Oh, that is fascinating. That's a word. That's a word. I did a bunch of back squats and deadlifts yesterday. My legs are revolting more than usual because of it. Oh no. I didn't even do anything. I just slept weird, I guess. A reaction. We should look into this. Yeah, he's a powerful person, and we don't want to offend him. Let's look him up in advance. Big Boy's daddy is the police director. Explains why UTech Priority, the head office, is in Toranomon. Yuri Kurosawa is untouchable. His dad is a director of security. That means his face alone can get him in place as the government office, and then daddy can cover up scandals that may arise. Lol. Been a hot minute since I saw this game. Yo! Hi, Foxcat. Yeah, it's because I never actually finished the last chapter, because I tried to do the last chapter in 2 different streams, and it kept crashing, and then I went on my hiatus, and then I never got back to it, but I want to finish it, so that I can play Blueprints next week. Hopefully. Oh, I'm in your walls? No! Incorrect! Seiji Kurosawa, director of the National Police Security Bureau, is a big name among the elite career civilian servants. Never thought he was Yui Kurosawa's father, though. That's crazy, dude. Career civil servants? They mean civil servants with the most power. Which means UTech Priority shares the same connections with Seiji Kurosawa, like how politicians often divert public funds to their family business? No cap. I found evidence that director Seiji Kurosawa outsources National Police Agency cases to his son's company, UTech Priority. Take a look. Great reset. Wouldn't this normally be considered a conflict of interest? But politicians and others in power are as good at hiding their tracks. This is how all the money ends up staying within the upper class, nothing trickling down. These systems have been in place for how many years now? We need to dismantle them now. Seiji Kurosawa was up there in age when his only son came along. Of course he would do all he can to support his son in starting a company, even if he did a few bad things. Right as your family's business is deemed wrong in society, but if you had the power, I bet you'd do it too. This country is falling apart because of people like that at the top. How long has this been going on? Kurosawa and his son should be punished by any means necessary. Kurosawa is funneling public money into his son's business. That is an issue, but there is no proof. With the father at the head of the police and the son's company getting government work, it's probably that's what they're up to. Proof. They're right. Legally speaking, as long as he isn't vastly overpaying, they're in the clear. But even so, they wouldn't look great. Probably stop getting Slippery from 7-Eleven because they make my stomach hurty. Oh no! A couple of extras, but have you heard of IndyCar? Wait a second, this is just Persona 5. Wait, no it isn't. It's not Persona 5. Huh. But the police wouldn't do bad things, would they? Oh, Izami. Oh, Izami. The world that you live in. Oh, Izami. Oh, Izami. Now, to be fair, this is set in Japan, and I don't actually know what the general consensus of the police in Japan are. I just don't know. From what I understand, the police are usually a little bit better than they are in, like, America and Canada, you know? So I don't know. I really, really don't. I don't know. I don't know. But it is a very funny sentence to see. Or of course not. Yeah, okay, Jasmine. Wait, what? This is evidence? No, how could this be evidence? It's just some random paper used to make it look like he does. I'm looking for keywords still, and I'm not finding anything. Highly probable. Almost completely certain. Kinda wish Twitch had images. Totally would have sent our CMP Miku. Jeez. I'm like trying to find wiggly letters at this point. They do give Zemer vibes. That's the issue with Aeon accounts. They can't prove anything. Is that breaking the law? This means there are also ways that they can evade the law. Is it really true? Who knows? By the looks of it, his father's influence probably helps with getting work. Okay, so it looks like we have all that. Okay. Dude seems to be doing really well. Must be nice not having to work that hard. Doomed, are we really? There are plenty of people saying that kind of thing, ignore them. Sounds like he has the business skills, but no morals. I've never seen that thing where she laughed. Really forgot I'm going to a concert tomorrow. Yo, which concert? Really? They say that those who succeed in business tend to be psychopath. I can kind of see that. I don't know what that says. I can't tell if people are saying good things about him or not. Reputation seems mixed. It's a Nirvana cover band. Yo, that's fun. Parent hooked them up. That seems to come up a lot. I don't think that's the only factor in this, so I'm sure this connections helped a lot. Upper class aren't just allowed to do anything they want, are they? Totally not. Plenty of people think they can, though. Jasmine, okay. What do they mean by that? Guess they mean because it is near... Cover up, huh? Who knows? Not sure, but people do love their scandals. Oh my god, finally. There's a little... Is it so trying to getting Canadian ads all of a sudden better than all the US military ads, though, I guess? His reaction to scandals. People really seem to expect them. Okay. Okay, we have some scandals. We can do probably Yama scandals? And then probably director scandals is probably another one. Yuma Kurosawa has a few scandals during his streamer days, but he turned a new leaf after stuff in UTech. Dude, what did he used to stream? You need to tell me. So he was up to no good when he was younger? He's still young, though. I heard he's on his best behavior even at hostess bars and clubs. People really can't change. He hasn't had a single scandal since becoming UTech CEO. Or they're just covering up all the scandals. It's easy work for the police, right? UA's always been good at getting away with things. When he was a streamer, I feel like UA didn't have as many scandals as others. This guy is a fanboy. Is that so? I see. Maybe he's a type who's careful about those things. But if you ask the staff at restaurants he goes to, everyone has a good impression of him, like he's very humble and sweet. Don't know which high-rise the Kurosawas live in, but I wish fake policemen would show up and sweat them dry. Excuse me? He doesn't live in a high-rise, does he? People just like to make things up. Ooh, Beans! Thank you so much for the sub! Yo! 21 months? Oh my god! I handed you off to the Canada for strength. Yo! I can't. I'm so sorry you got piss stream. I'm so sorry you got piss stream. I'm so sorry you got piss stream. I'm gonna go out for people, and I can tell you this: that man is a narcissist. His personality is completely trash. One look at him, and I know that man is trouble. That's so cool. I've gotten nothing. So many. That is a lot of months. I guess that just means he isn't a violent John. The total opposite of Beauty John. That's so true. Guys, what did he stream? I need to know. I need to know. Okay, let's do Scandal's the other guy. Ghostfish, yo. One of those kick streamers that crash a BMW? I want to know! CG Kurosawa rose to the role of director of the National Police Security Bureau without a single scandal, right? I expect no less from a career civil servant. Kurosawa's father seems really impressive. Yeah, he really is. The non-career civil servants are out on the streets protecting the people while these career track elites kick back and chat with reporters. Those guys should get out there too. The ones not aiming for politics are more out following leads or talking to victims. Must be nice to be on a career path. That seems that kind of thing in cop TV shows. What exactly does the director of the National Police Security Bureau even do? Good point. What do they do? How would I know? I've never been one. They're like security guards to VIPs. There's been a bunch of weird stuff involving the occult lately, right? Their job is to make sure that people don't do stuff like that. Sigh, since the Zemers are doing terrorist attacks, must be rough. If the Zemers cause another bombing, then its director Kurosawa will be held responsible. VIP security information? Looks like they're facing a pretty serious situation. It would be quite a scandal if that happened. If anything, the Zemers would be targeting director Kurosawa. Targeting CG Kurosawa? I see, that could be possible. If we're honestly entertaining the idea, judging by Zemer activity, it would be strange for them to suddenly target the director, even if they want the information on VIP protection by the Bureau. Information on the VIPs they're protecting. This person has really thought this through. People seriously need to stop speculating like that. I'm worried about what else the Zemers might try to do. Zemer activity. What could possibly be happening? Oh, Zemer activity. There we go. Following the recent arrests of members of the Zemer terrorist group, CG Kurosawa, director of the National Police Security Bureau, announced a plan to bolster VIP protection measures. What might the Zemers' next move be? Kurosawa-san's father was in the news the other day. Huh. Zemers are scary, I don't get it. Occult fans are so twisted. That's with that Kurosawa guy too. Next thing we know, the Urban Mist Dissolution Center will become terrorists too. Whoa, dude. You're being mentioned by name. What? They're talking about us? That person sounds way too scared. Predicting high-profile people, so it's only the rich and famous who are afforded protection. Surely there's more you can be doing to fight terrorism. More than can be done? I get what they're saying, but it's also important to protect high-profile targets. Desmond, your politics are like, I don't understand them. If there is a bomb threat in the cities, politicians could just escape to underground shelters. What is the average citizen supposed to do? Underground shelters? Like the underground facility we were at recently? No, underground bomb shelters are just an urban myth. So why? Okay. I heard that there's a special team within the National Police Agency Security Bureau staffed by immortal cops developed by the formal Japanese army specifically to take on extremists like the Zemers. This guy. Immortal soldiers? Yeah, right. Occult brain people will find any excuse to lash out. That urban myth dissolution center and the ones who follow them are just potential terrorists. Uh-oh, dude. Uh-oh, dude. Uh-oh, dude. Uh-oh. We'll go wander, have a good stream. Bye! Have a good rest of your day. How could they... We never even think about doing that. People just act like they know it all. I always thought those people at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center was just taking time bombs. Only extremers looking into such dark subjects. Whoa, dude, they're like really talking about you, dude. You're in trouble. Looks like we have our own army of haters. Looks like it. They're lumping us in with the Zemers. So our survival of devastation and judgment all lies on Shiiji Kurosawa's shoulders? Or something like that. The only one who can save us from destruction is Kurosawa-san's father? I put my money on us over Kurosawa's dad. Nostradamus' great prophecy didn't come true in the end, so I don't think the occultists will actually follow through with their bomb threats. Either way, we can only wait and hope the police will do their best to counter. And yet there are still people trying to follow through. Most people never consider that a terrorist attack could affect them personally. Zemers? Oh, they're super supporters of Tsutomu's That one. I bet you CG Kurosawa and the police never expected to have to deal with them now. Dude, the names are gonna trip me up, dude. Same Zima users are Kurosagi supporters? We knew that. They do talk about him often on this site. And Kurosagi's book is a must-read in occult circles. There's no doubt that terrorists equals weird occult fans equals urban myth disillusionment center. Kurosaki was a criminal too, so that clearly means the urban myth disillusionment center equals criminals. Uh-oh. How could they say all that? If we took them to court, we'd win a defamation case hands down. These haters are really coming at us. What's going on? That's what I'm saying, dude. Uh-oh. Why is the center getting haters? What is going on? Might mean people are starting to believe the Zemers terrorist attacks? But why would they do something like this? With terrorists trying to carry out devastation and judgment, everyone's scared and confused. Do they look for a familiar scapegoat they can actually reach? Do they jump to conclusions on whose fault it is? Human nature. I wouldn't dwell on it. Human nature? I'm scared, dude. I'm actually scared. Kurosawa-san's father is a powerful person in the police force. Can't believe he's security director Kurosawa's son. Jasmine, you already knew about CG-san? Ah, yeah, he's been on TV. Pretty famous guy. The rich and famous comments we saw. Father is head of the police force. Son is a tech company CEO. There are people who overreact and assume they're exploiting everyone. So is the same Zima as admin fueling the movement with the Illumini cards? I wonder why they'd do that. Or do they just want more followers of terrorist attacks? Terrorism doesn't guarantee they'll get the world they want. It's as much of a mystery as the doppelgangers itself. How much of this was planned by the same Zima as admin? Let's find the answer to the Kurosawa's house. Yes. I'm so nervous, dude. I'm so nervous. Oh yeah, Zammy, forgot to tell you. Something wrong? Those two working in the server room? They're missing. Boy. Boy. You mean Nagata and Imo-san? Kurosawa told us when he called, said they're absent without leave. With Kimamoto and Honda, there's 4 missing already. This really doesn't look good. For now, I've asked someone I know to look for them. We should be extra careful as well. Okay. We're so effed. Oh, hello? Hello? Hello, Kurosawa. Thank you for waiting. It's fine. I just got here. Yeah, I could see that. I saw that. So about today's investigation. Oh, could you park the van in the back? Stands out too much by the front gate? Sammy, I'll go park, so you head on in. Understood. Uh-oh, there's a cutscene. Uh-oh, there's a cutscene. Kurosawa-san, about the doppelganger. I heard that the 2 staff members at the server room have gone missing too. If this is the doppelganger's fault, that's already 4 people missing. And you also ran into it at home, right? Kurisawa-san? Oh girl, you're so effed. You are Kurisawa-san, right? Don't tell me you're... This is my father's house, C.G. Kurosawa. Oh, yes. Thank you for your time. I am from the Urban Myth Disillusionment Center. My name is Akami Fukurai, yes. Welcome. I am Yua's father, C.G. Kurosawa, Security Director of the National Police Agency. Oh, yes, a pleasure to meet you. Could I ask these gentlemen in the suits are? We've had heightened security concerns of late. I was told I should have a security detail just in case. They guard me when I'm off work. A security detail? Excuse us for a while. I'll be fine. I'd like to start by asking you some questions. Sure, after all that's been happening lately, I was worried about my father. So I gave him a call and he told me I'd visited last night. Does that mean... Did you come here last night, Yua-san? Of course not. Which means it was a doppelganger who showed up here last night. I find that hard to believe. Who exactly is this doppelganger? Are they involved with the Zemers? Good flair, sir. Currently, Furaki here is looking into things. With both the doppelganger and the Zemers as potential suspects. Right? Yes, exactly. You in the back. Have we met before somewhere? Anyway, I see. Ace, if that is the case, we should ask the police to step in. Actually, there's something we should consider. It shouldn't be too late to contact the police after this investigation. If there's something on your mind, I have no reason to refuse. Please do what you need to do then. Understood. We're so effed! We're so effed! When we got the call, he was worried that his father's home might have been infiltrated without anyone realizing it. Sounds like it actually happened shortly afterwards. We'll look into the intruders' actions here. What they were doing in the house and whether they stole anything. Okay! Are the director and the center safe? Worried about the haters? It's gonna be okay. Any thoughts on this case? Kurosawa's doppelganger is clearly acting alone Zemer's goals. As in, it's targeting national police info? Usually, if we know something was stolen, we would call the police and stop there. So what we're doing is supposedly police work, but Kurosawa Jr. is stalling. Chances are he's hiding something. What could he be hiding? Who the F knows, bro? Eye puff. We know what the doppelganger is targeting national police info. But that kind of important data isn't kept here, is it? If what we mentioned the other day is true, then the information has already been stolen. But it showed up again, so I need you to look into it. We'll try to figure out its motive by following the traces. Could you tell us about what happened here yesterday? I actually don't know anything about what happened yesterday. More or less the same as each doppelganger sighting so far. Please ask my father about what happened too. Oh, right. Then could you tell us why you decided to call CG-san? Our server room was infiltrated, so we know the doppelganger was targeting the National Police top secret data. This made my father a potential target too. So I was worried and called him, and it turned out the doppelganger had indeed showed up. Why do you think the doppelganger appeared here? If there's a pattern to its actions, probably to steal something. But there isn't much of value here in this house. That painting there might look expensive, but it only costs a few dozen bands of yen. Isn't that actually expensive? The only possibility I see is the contents of the safe. It has valuables inside. Would you be able to find traces with that power of yours? We'll check if there's any trace around the safe then. Okay. painting of a woman. There's 2 women, actually. Clearly looks expensive. Okay. An old-fashioned safe. Is having a safe another Kurosawa family tradition? I think it's a rich people thing, I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, there's a bunch of trophies here. Oh my god! Curious object left on the shelf. Trophies, certificates, looks like a family tradition. Is it? Okay. I don't think that's a tradition, my guy. There's about to be only 3 total hosts at my place of work, including me, and there's going to be a period of time where there are only 2 available because I'm getting hand surgery, so no heavy lifting for me for retraining another person. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Ooh, there's something in my eye. Dang, man. It's gonna be okay, Puff. It's gonna be okay. Reintroduce myself. Akami Fuguraki of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Thank you for your help. CG Kurosawa, Yue's father. Security Director of the National Police. I try to avoid meddling with things I don't understand too well. But you mentioned that this case is related to the Zemers incident that are causing an uproar lately. So you have my cooperation. Bye, Buff. Could you tell us about what happened? Last night, around 10 or so, my son came home. I was in my study in the middle of organizing papers. So I briefly greeted him, then returned to my desk. I told him to wait a bit while I finished my work. After maybe 10 minutes, I came back to this room, but my son was already gone. So soon? Did you find this strange? Not really. It's normal for my son to be busy, working as a company head. Then, this morning, he called and asked whether anyone who looks just like him had come here recently. And that's when Yue-san realized it was a doppelganger. Did you notice anything unusual at the time? No, not really. When my son came in, I mean the doppelganger, he stopped and stared at that painting there. So I told him we'd bought it just yesterday. Has anything been taken from your home? Taken? Does a doppelganger steal things? All I heard from Son is that it appeared in his room. I see. Thank you. We'll take a look around the house. So Yue-san only told his father about the doppelganger showing up in his room. Didn't want to worry him? Yeah, that's what it is. Definitely not him being, like, super shady about, like, the hard drive or anything. That would be crazy. Could you tell me about your son, Yue-san? Your question ranged rather wide. He is the Kurosawa-san's family only son, and we've taken good care of him. He's been called overprotective and meddling at times. My wife and I had an early divorce, so he's grown without knowing motherly love. Okay. And there was a time when he would go around causing mischief and streaming them as part of some activist group. Okay, so the person who said that he was a kick streamer that crashed a BMW, you might be closer to it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, he was like... He would stream activist group. Oh god. But he's built on those experiences and now runs an internet technology company. I see. And you've supported him throughout. That's what parents do. Oh my god. He was a prank channel, but activism. Surely. Can you tell us a bit about your own work? My work mostly prevents me from mentioning details or anything specific. But you could say I'm in charge of VIP security within Japan. Are you involved in encountering the recent occult terrorist movements? Of course. Our organization exists to protect public interest from all forms of disaster. Okay. You got hit by Apollo's favorite dodgeball. Real! Is that a knife? Wait, no, but that's Kurosawa. A shadow who looks like Kurosawa. But it is. But it is, because he doesn't have the eyes. Is it the doppelganger? What is it doing? No, but it is Kurosawa, because the doppelganger has the eyes. Touching the things on the shelves. Huh? A shadow who resembles Kurosawa-san, the doppelganger, perhaps. Up till now, I was able to tell the doppelganger apart at a glance, but today I'm not getting that feeling. Am I too tired? The doppelganger is fiddling around with the safe. Taking something out of it, perhaps? The doppelganger seems to be taking something from the safe. Maybe something was stolen then. Could the safe be open right now? Wait, but this is Kurosawa. Huh. Thank you for the lurk. A shadow that looks like Kurosawa-san, the doppelganger. So it did show up here too. The shadow is staring at the painting. Why would the doppelganger care about the painting? Maybe there's a secret to it. The shadow is here. Just looks like Kurosawa Jr. But the shadow compared to the previous doppelganger shadows looks somewhat different. Not sure what exactly. DJ might know something. Huh. Interesting. I need notes on the people I met. You do. This is true. He was in charge of a branch. It's this one. Yup. You do that. Whoa, dude. This is a weird chart. The doppelganger was staring at this painting. The frame is fancy too, must cost a fortune. But why would the doppelganger want to stare at it? It obviously hasn't been stolen either. Maybe I should ask Yuji-san? The safe that the doppelganger was touching, could it be open? Nope, not open. I'm hoping the doppelganger hasn't actually gotten the safe open. Could the shadow trace tell us anything? Huh. Hey man, so like weird things, right? Did I bother you again for albeit? Yeah. Did you clearly see the doppelganger's face? I did indeed. Was there anything strange? I didn't notice anything. He's my son after all, so I don't think I would have mistaken him. So they were so similar his father couldn't tell them apart? Okay. About the painting you have there. Ah, yes, we purchased that one 2 days ago. We put it up just yesterday. Last night my son, or the doppelganger rather, he was looking at the painting too, before something else. It must be very expensive. To tell you the truth, the frame is more costly. The painting itself is only 50,000 yen. That's like $500, by the way. He was surprised to hear that too. Oh, so 50,000 yen isn't inexpensive. Since I thought he was my son, I told him the actual price. But if it actually was someone unrelated, I maybe should have bluffed a bit. Huh. Is this a joke? Huh? Did it not tell me to follow the traces? Oh, it was the first one, of course. It's holding the kendo trophy upside down. Is it writing something at the bottom? This is the first place trophy for the Prefectural High School Kendo competition. The shadow is holding this trophy upside down and looking at the bottom. Checking the bottom. Ah, a small piece of paper is stuck here. 9630, a 4-digit number. What is it for? Could this be for the safes combination? There's no way it's written here, is there? No effing way, dude. You're gonna open it up right in front of him? 9630? I didn't expect it to work, but that shadow's movement might mean it saw the number and entered it? We should at least try, I guess. Okay. Wait, no way, it opened? I'm just as surprised as you, man. And inside is an empty box. Who would keep an empty box in a safe? Or maybe what was stolen was inside the box? I need to check with CG-san. You're just gonna, like, casually tell him you open up his safe? Okay. Yeah, sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The camera's about to turn off. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay. I'll keep it off for a second just so that, like, it, just so it can cool down for a bit. But we'll continue this. Excuse me, about the contents of that safe. Oh yes, the safe. It seems something was stolen from inside of it? And why would you know this? I've looked, and the box inside the safe was empty. You looked? You mean you opened the safe? Oh, maybe that was inappropriate? It's more a matter of how you managed to. Oh, I'm sorry, terribly sorry. I have this strange power that allows me to see things. See things? And we believe the contents of the boxes in the safe were stolen. I'm not sure I understand you fully, but I will confirm. As you said, the object is missing. Stolen, apparently. What was in the box? I can't tell you much, but it was a part of an informational system within the National Police. Oh, is that the system in Kurosawa's company server? The one that needs special authorization to access? You know that much? Might as well explain then. As you say, the object in question is a password device needed to access that system. Oh shoot, we're effed. Yet it existence should only be known to a select few individuals in our leadership. We haven't disclosed details to even our families. Not even your families? And that's what was stolen. There were reports the VIP protection data was uploaded to social networks. So those were not baseless rumors. Now what I should tell Jasmine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we're effed, bro. Something feels off about today's investigation, but I can't quite place it. It just feels different. The doppelgangers appeared in front of CG-san and searched around inside of the house. So someone other than CG-san was definitely here yesterday. But then again, there's something different from the usual, isn't there? At least my imaginary version of the director shows up right away. I will always be here when you really need me. When you saw the shadow, you mentioned something was different about it. Yes, the shadow seems different than the doppelganger we've seen so far. And its actions afterwards seem weird as well. I wonder how it's different from the previous doppelganger's intrusions. Why does something feel off? Isn't the... shadow, seen through clairvoyance, actually Yue Kurosawa himself? I'm so good at video games. If I remember correctly, CG-san explained about the painting to a doppelganger that was yesterday. It's supposed to have been a while since Kurosawa was here himself. Why did he know about the painting? I need to check about Kurosawa-san. Oh, so he did lie. Bro, my guy. The doppelganger who appeared in front of CG-san yesterday. That was actually you, wasn't it? So you caught me. Huh? You just admitted to it? Why is this happening? No, wait. It's not what you think. I wanted to show all of those who are suffering how incredible your power is. I just ended up doing it. No harm intended. What do you mean by show? Take photos, upload them, that kind of thing. With your permission, of course. Your power will bring solace to many people. I really respect you. Hope you don't hold it against me. This feels so wrong. Why would Kurosawa say such things like this? Please don't take any photos without telling us. I'll be continuing the investigation. Oh, thank you. Okay, but there's nothing to investigate anymore, because he just admitted that there was no doppelganger. Except that there kind of is, I guess. Desmond, something was stolen after all. Huh? And what was stolen? A password device granting access to the National Police Information System. The doppelganger can access the National Police Info System at will now. But it's not, though. It's Kurosawa. Kurosawa is the one who stole it. We know... Huh? So first it was unable to snatch data from the server room. Realized that it needed a password device to grab access. So it came here to steal the password device? Wait. That means... we're in big trouble. What should we do? Did you go ask Kurosawa's father when he last used the device? I need to make a call right now. We're so effed. Desmond needs to make a call at times like this. We're so effed. We're so effed. We're so effed. Hey man, we're like in trouble. About the stolen device, when was the last time you used it? Well, to be honest, I'm not a tech-savvy person. I received it around 5 years ago and haven't used it at all since then. Oh, is that so? Either way, this is a crisis now. We need to take measures immediately. If you happen to find it, please let me know. Yes, if we happen to, that is. Could you tell us the device shape and color so we know? It's red and looks like a card. Oh, we're so effed. Oh, we're so effed. A red card-like device? Is that the same as... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey man, so like... I checked about the device and Shiji-san has never used it. What? No, that can't be right. Director Kurosawa's device has logs of continued usage starting from several years ago. From several years ago? Wait, does that mean the doppelganger was there from back then too? Or not? It was stolen yesterday after all. Wait, there's more. Zammy, slow down. We know about the doppelganger stole yesterday. It's a red card-like device. Huh? Isn't that the device that was stolen from Kurosawa's junior CEO office? This is getting really confusing. So he stole it like years ago or something, probably. And then kept it in his office. This is not good. We know it was stolen, but now this situation makes even less sense. The password device kept inside the safe. CG-san said he hadn't ever actually used it. But Jasmine mentioned it's been in use starting from several years ago. This raises questions about Jasmine's connections. It kinda does, doesn't it? I wonder who she was calling. But this password device, wasn't it also stolen from the CEO's office? Maybe there was something about the device kept in the safe. Device in the safe. Maybe... Maybe Kurosawa-san stole it from the safe. Wow. Okay. Yes, that must be it. The two are the same device. They're both the red card-like device, so it makes sense that the Zemers are after it. But why would Kurosawa-san take it without saying anything? There's a lot we need to ask him. Uh-oh, Roy. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Hopefully my camera turns on for this, like, final showdown part. Surely. Heyo, we're back. What is going on, Yua? Why would the password device stolen from our safe be stolen from your company? Did you take it from the safe? I was so intrigued by the work you do. I just took it and kept it in my office. Jasmine mentioned the log showed it had been used since several years ago. I didn't mean any harm, but the doppelganger stole it. I wanted to find it before the worst could happen. And the zombie sense power can make that possible. Not really the time to be complimenting me. This has gotten out of hand. Isn't it more important to prevent the public from knowing the device was stolen? Jasmine, things are getting really complicated now. If this was just a family conflict, we'd just leave it alone and go home right now. So all in all, everything about this case was to cover up the Kurosawa-san's theft? Well, that red password device was taken by the doppelganger. There's no way it just ends there. So I guess isn't anything we can do about the situation? Thinking. Oh my god, he's back! Oh man, that timing as usual. It's a director. Yippee, you're alive. Hello, are you okay? How's it going? We were worried about you, director. It turns out the doppelganger's actions have affected more people than I'd realized. I know you've been busy on your end too, but please don't disappear like that. Important police data was stolen, and we've been seeing nasty rumors about the center. We can think about those complications once we wrap up this case. Fair enough. Time for a dissolution. Let's effing go! Oh my god, the Aura King. Here he is. I'm relieved, though. I was anxious about doing the eye-opener part myself. That may happen sooner or later. No, that's a hard pass. Now then, please ensure the Kurosawas can hear you. Yes. This request was about recovering, if possible, an object stolen by a doppelganger. For now, let us put on hold whether recovery is even possible, until we determine who exactly we're dealing with. Are we ready? The eye reveals all. Eye opener. So she can see this, but no one else can? Okay. Now let the dissolution begin. In this case, Kiyomoto-san, a secretary at UTech, initially encountered the doppelganger, leading us to follow its traces. We identified it as a doppelganger, based on its appearance being identical with Kurosawa-san, and that is, it doesn't engage in conversation. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? There have been further indications that the anomaly is indeed a doppelganger. What kind of phenomenon have been observed? 4 people missing? Kiyomoto, Honda, Ion, and Nakata. These people who encountered the doppelganger have all gone missing. Yippee! The 4 individuals you named have not been found, so they may or may not be alive. Yet, the situation does not seem to line up with the doppelganger's anomaly's characteristics. Oh my god. Why would a request to search for a missing object turn into such a complicated matter? Because this game is bonkers. That is because of one key factor that made us believe this was all the doppelganger's doing. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? What was the notable characteristic of the intruder that kept this incident from being reported to the police, and that led us to request to the center instead? It impersonates someone. The intruder's appearance is identical to Kurosawa-san's. The people who encountered it all thought it was him all along. And that is precisely why we were called in. The aspect is indeed clearly anomalous. Yeah, okay. Our angle will change from here on. The doppelganger who appeared in the server room seems to be targeting confidential police information. Yet it turns out, though, Miss Furaki's clairvoyance, that they had given up on that approach. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? To confirm, why did the doppelganger in the server room give up on extracting data? Because, and I thought, this one. To access the confidential information, a red card-like password device was required. Yet this device was only available to high-ranking police officials. Do we believe the intruder had no choice but to give up? Yes, that is correct. The device that the doppelganger stole from the CEO office. Now, about the red card-like device. Something seemed strange there, didn't it? Yes? Kurosawa-san mentioned that he was intrigued by his father's work and had took it on a whim. Or rather, naive reason, if anything. So, Mrs. Ami. Oh yes, he did say that. The question here is, then why exactly the device was stolen from the Kurosawa state? Around when do you think this actually happened? Probably several years ago. Jasmine looked into this for us. It seems the password device has been in use since several years ago. Kurosawa-san mentioned he stole it a week ago on a whim. But that doesn't feel right. Yeah! Mr. Kurosawa's account seems to have a number of inconsistencies here and there. Though we can't do anything about that itself. I hope they can figure things out, father and son. Surely they can. Yua, there will be no easy way out of this. I expect the full explanation once we're done here. Uh-oh. Now, for my final question. The culprit who appeared at the Kurosawa family home and stole the red card-like device was your son, Yue Kurosawa. And the culprit who had infiltrated Yue's son's company and home were the doppelganger, and also acting like a Zemer. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? Miss Furaki, you have already encountered the doppelganger and Zemer. Oh? I have? Please think back to all the accounts you heard from everyone you talked to. For this case to be possible, who would need to be a Zemer? It's definitely Kurosawa himself, like he is a Zemer. Things don't add up for either of those two possibilities. So it's neither Kiyomoto-san, his secretary, or Akai-san, his girlfriend? Then who actually is a doppelganger and Zemer? All things considered, Kiyomoto-san, his secretary. All four of the above. Oh my god! Oh my god, no way, guys. Oh my god, we were right the first time? What? I thought also the girlfriend was, but... Wait, could it be? All four of them? Yeah, we were right the first time! When the doppelganger supposedly appeared, those four individuals were each on the scene. Though their accounts and what happened to them since suggest paranormal involvement. The experience of the vanishing doppelganger and then the disappearance of those who encountered it, they could be explained by all four telling the same cover story. Also, each of the four were recently appointed to their jobs and came in proximity of Yua-san. Oh no. It was everyone all along! Exactly! It is very likely that the four of them work together to play the role of doppelganger. And it is also likely that all of them are Zemers. The mystery is now solved. Dude, this guy. Dissolution. I need to do a workout. That's so real. Dude, I need to do a workout. Oh, F. I forgot. Zemers? All 4 of them? Are you unsatisfied with the dissolution result? No, I do see why the dissolution makes sense, but a few things still don't quite make sense. Oh, do tell. The doppelganger that I saw through clairvoyance was staring at me. And why did they steal the HED after stealing the red device? Good point. The VIP protection data should have been accessible once they had the red device. I would indeed like to discuss those angles in depth, but it seems that we'll have to wait until next time. Are we about to get, like, kidnapped? I think we're about to get kidnapped. I think- Herm. What are you doing here? We're in the middle of an important family discussion. Go and wait in the next room until we're done. Wait. It's Iwo-san, the server room security guard at Kurosawa's company. Also, Nagata-san, the server engineer, and Kiyomoto-san, the secretary, and Hondo-san, the housekeeper. I'm glad you're all safe. Dude, you just got told that they're all Zemers. You just got told they're all part of a terrorist group. Like, you just got told that. Zammy, remember what we talked about during the dissolution? They enacted the doppelganger. And they're dangerous extremists. Remember who they are. Are you all really Zemers? Oh, we're so effed. What is going on? Where are the SPs? Do you realize I'm your boss? Have you even thought about the consequences? Oh, we're so effed. We owe nothing to that joke of a company. We're working towards a higher goal. You disgust me. Living the easy life with your family fortune and connections. A family discussion to keep a lid on the incident. For this country to prosper for the next millennium, you rotten sprouts need to be purged. You assume the terrorist attack were happening someplace else? Well, one is happening here and now, so brace yourselves. That's a crazy line! That's a crazy line! One is happening here and now. Ooh! I would be so afraid, dude. We're so effed. Everyone, please, hold on. Zammy, get back. These people are dangerous. They are no longer care. You have no reason to cover for the filthy rich. Wake up already. They told us their plan. Devastation and judgment are about to happen. The Great Reset is nigh. They? Do you mean the Shizami admin? This world needs leaders. Those who envision the future and guide the weak. The world's values have been corrupted. The weak know this well. But the weak lack the power to change things alone. They are guiding us forward and gathering us into a greater power. We should be the ones who bring change to this world. This is complete mess. Hey you, hurry up and do something. Who is your leader? The Shizami's admin? Please stop all this. It isn't the way to do things. You shouldn't be hurting anyone. If you siding with this filth, that means you're not with us. We will fulfill our role here. To enact devastation and judgment. Great Reset. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Enough of that nonsense. Answer me! Jasmine, they're not going to listen. Freeze! I don't know who this is. Oh. Secure them all. Do we know this guy? I don't remember. Commissioner Tomi-ri. Tomi-ri, yep. All suspects secured. Wait, we do know this guy. Wait, this is the guy that's been following us! That's the guy that's been following us! You know what? I don't completely disagree with these guys. They do have some solid arguments. Boar, you know what? I unfortunately do have to agree with you. They are a terrorist group, though. To be fair. But that's the guy that's been following us, like, everywhere. Fine work. Are you safe, Director Kurosawa? Ah, it's you, Tomiri. That was timely. Assistant Commissioner Tomarigi. Yeah, the name's man. Please brief Director Kurosawa on the situation. Assistant Commissioner Yusumi Toragari? CUTU team. Security police, sir. Jasmine? You're part of the police? Jasmine? You're part of the police? Assistant Commissioner Yasumi Tamagari, CUTU team, security police, sir. Excuse me? Director Kurosawa, our apologies for the commotion. Jasmine? Girl. What's going on, but it seems pretty baller. Dude. You're with the security police? Undercover? That's what I'm saying. I thought she was a Zemer. Oh my god. Her being portrayed as, like, kind of a punk and, like, knowing all this, like, stuff about the blah, 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 but, like, being pro-police just makes so much more sense now. That makes, oh my god, everything just made so much more sense. Because, like, no, because, like, genuinely, like, when we first met her, like, as soon as she was just, like, pro-police, like, I was like, that's really weird for her character to be like that. And then someone in the chat was like, yeah, but it's Japan, and they have, like, different opinions about their police than we have their police. And I was like, you know what, that's super fair, right? Like, I don't know. So don't, like, I don't know. But their basis of having their police is probably different than the basis of, like, America and Canada having police, right? So, like, the opinion of the public about the police is probably different. But I don't know, obviously. So I was like, okay, that's fair. This makes so much more sense. She is the police! What's going on? Sorry, Zammy. What exactly is a CUTU? The Counter Identification Terrorist Unit. Excuse me? Oh, she's not even just police. She is, like, anti-terrorist police. Oh my god. We proactively prevent terrorist cells from carrying out their plans. Specifically, unidentified incidents such as this series of prophecies. I was in the Urban Myth Dissolution Center to gather information. Why would you need to be undercover? The center sure is creepy, but it shouldn't be a threat. Relax, it was initially an investigation target, but it's for information only at this point. And we learned a ton through that undercover stint. Hey Zammy, sorry for not telling you. So that's why you're so good at fighting and had connections in weird places. Makes sense. Kinda. We meet again! That scary person from the park? He's also been following you a lot. I'm glad you remember me. And happy to see you've been putting the Wonder's power to fruitful use. Oh, so he's with the security police as well? Commissioner, what about Kurosawa Jr.? We sent Yua Kurosawa home just now, but he probably won't have any charges pressed. Huh? Why not? This all happened because he took the device out without permission. This case will be handled on a mishap on Director Kurosawa's part. The director himself asked us to do so. Not the first time he wipes his prodigal son's rear. Miss Torigami, please remember to be decent in your work. Director Kurosawa's device has been in use these days as well, which means that we could trace the IPs used to access the server. We may be able to apprehend those individuals, though we don't know who exactly it is. The next time they access will be the moment of truth. We should get ready, Miss Tomagari. Oh my god. Dude, wait, the acronym is CUT you? Wait, the acronym is CUT you. So, OIAR, I don't know if I spelled that right, but it's protocol people? Yeah, pretty much. Sammy, you should head now. Huh? We'll handle the devastation and judgment prophecy from here. So I'm not a part of we, then? You're taking on a terrorist mastermind, not a mysterious entity. It's out of your hands now. Jasmine, please wait. Stop, 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 Jesse. Do I allow that one? No, I won't allow it. You guys, use your imagination. Whatever you do, don't follow us. But, is this doomed Yuri? It's my background! Oh, and it's gone. Miss Toragari? They took the bait. Wait, was I right the first time that she's a Zemer? Guys, wait, was I right the first time that she's a Zemer? Heading to the area. Oh my god, was I right the first time that she's a Zemer? Director? Welcome back, Mrs. Ami. I see Jasmine had ulterior motives. Uh-oh. Please don't put it that way. She had her reasons. Even without her, we will need you to continue with your work. You will need this computer from here on. Jasmine. So far, more or less as planned. Uh-oh. She played her part very nicely. Oh my god, she is a Zemer. I was right the first time. I got the 3rd floor. All other units secure 1st floor exits. Currently, are you here? 3rd floor. Visual on lighting and personnel. This is security police. CUTU. Okay, never mind. She isn't. She's the police. The building is surrounded. You... oh my god. Huh? What? Oh, is she dead? So, that's your secret. The Genesis card. One loose end taken care of. So that wasn't the last chapter, is what I'm hearing. Okay, bye, Nim. Keep meeting so many people, like, women who, like, weirdly obsessed with yaoi, and, like, part of me doesn't want to say that they're going to later be trans guys, but, like, it happens more often than one would think. What is happening? Why are there so many plot twists? I don't even know what to tell you. That was chapter 5. That was chapter 5. Every single chapter is like that. Every single one. And, like, okay, so that wasn't the ending, though. And, like, I can't keep streaming. I've been streaming for almost 5 hours. So, I guess we'll just have to, like, finish it next time? I guess? I was planning on doing blueprints next Friday, but I don't know, maybe I don't think that can happen now. Like, I'm pretty sure if I click this card right now, it's going to, like, be a whole chapter. Like, a whole thing. Ty, it's okay, just say you hate us. Dude, it'll be like another, like, 4 hours. Yeah. Devastation and Judgment. This is the last chapter, though. It has to be. There's no way. Okay, we need to exit. We need to leave. We need to leave. We need to leave. Oh! No, we can't. We can't. We can't. What is happening? Someone else. Dead or real girl be gone. I don't know, man. I just work here. I don't know, man. I just work here. Well, anyways. Sigh, it's okay, just say you hate us. Bro. Well, I was planning on doing knitting tomorrow because, my sister was very, very nice and went to the store and got, another ball of yarn. But what I might do is I might do a poll in the Discord, and maybe we'll do the last chapter of this tomorrow. Just so we can, like, have it be over, you know? And maybe it's a shorter chapter. Who knows? It might be. And then we can knit afterwards. If not, we'll just knit. Because I don't think I'm playing Mechanical Craft this week. So it's just knitting. Although I might not be streaming Sunday. Doesn't matter. Baller. Okay, yeah, so I might play it tomorrow. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. That was a fun little Fear Friday. I might continue to do that. Where we have little Fear Fridays instead of Spooky Thursday, you know, because Stelbit hasn't streamed since like April, you know, as one does. So who are we going to raid? Who shall we raid? There's someone on, like, the front page of Twitch right now that is watching a really kind of baller animation, has, like, a really sick, like, VTuber. Fear and Fish Fridays. I'm actually keeping the fish game every day. And I feel like I've seen this animation before. I think it's, like, a VTuber's, like, opening thing. Anyways, not the point. Who do we want to raid? We could raid, Lynx. It's like one of, like, Trashy and Bodo Biff's friends. She's playing games with viewers. We should raid your mother. My mother doesn't stream. Anyways, we'll raid her, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow for the last chapter of this game for real. Last chapter of this game for real this time. Alright. See you guys over there. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are so cool. Bye!